Hello, folks. Greetings. I'm going live in just a minute. I wanted to go ahead and set some stuff up first, but I don't have any music for today, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right on in. What are we going to be playing? That's a good question. I'm kind of dithering right now. What I'm dithering between is basically all of the games. I'm a very fickle gamer. I bounce, yeah, I bounce between all types of things. I almost messed up something there. I almost shut off XSplit. That would have been really funny to start the stream and only have like what was that, 10 seconds. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, so I'm pretty fickle right now, so I'm wondering what to play. So I just picked up Sonic All Stars Racing Transformed, um because it looked fun on the NLSS, and so I did that. But I don't want to play that with you guys right now, and plus I don't know how the streaming is working. I'm trying to set up streaming a little bit better here, because the bit rate is awful. Maybe I can fix this. Can I fix the bit rate here? No. No. No, definitely not that. And no. Alright, so that's entertaining. Alright, so that didn't work at all. It's possible I can't do anything with it until I stop the stream and go back out. Okay, that's the bit rate. That is a little better. I don't know. We're basically gonna have to just experiment and see what the hell. I'm not sure I want to change it from being 720p, but maybe that's a good idea. Can I change this? Yeah, there we go. Frame rate is 60 FPS. Oh, resolution's frozen unless I restart the stream. Well, we'll go ahead and do 720 then. We'll only do standard definition, not high definition, so that's alright. Alright, so I kind of want to play Factorio though, because we didn't pick up. So hey, how you doing? I didn't have a stream last week because I'm a big old slacker, basically. Yeah, I think we'll play Factorio. We got that save I want to go back to. Let's do that. My other option was going to be No Man's Sky, which I'm also tempted to go back to. Probably not going to be playing Diablo for you guys, mostly because I checked out some of the Diablo streams, um, some other people's Diablo streams, obviously, and I don't know, it was just them playing to a background of music, and that's fine and all, but that is totally not the type of thing I do. Um, and I'm not even paying attention to the story though, so I guess arguably it is kind of the thing I do. Let's go ahead and do Factorio though. That's always been a lot of fun. I've been playing a lot of this on my own time, but I think for us together, I think that'd be fun. So let's go ahead and jump in to some Factorio. Should just transfer over. There we go. There we go. We got it. All right. So I want to also set up my other piece here. So I'm still kind of setting up. Okay, good. The thing's going through, so I don't have to worry about that. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to go totally crazy, but it doesn't look like it. All right. I'll set up. Okay. Put you there. I'm reorganizing my screen regions, which you guys can't tell at all, I'm pretty sure. But that's okay. And then put you over here. And yeah, there we go. That should work. Okay, so what are we doing? We are totally low on iron, dude. What the hell happened? All right, zoom out here. What do we got? We got a copper line and an iron line. All right, that's fine, I suppose. The iron line goes all the way up here. I mean, that's not ideal, but all right, sure. We have green science and red science. We need to work on blue science next. Got it, which means we need oil. Right, kind of remember that being a thing. Okay, good. We have this being made, but we're going to have to make some of those other ones too. These guys right here, those pipe to grounds are hugely important. All right, so let's go ahead and make another one of those. I guess there. And we want this to be the, yeah, there we go. Pipe to ground, we'll go ahead and take one of those. And I don't know how many boxes, seriously? All right, iron chest. Box over there. We're gonna do that. What does it take, like 10 of these? Yeah, 10 of these and iron plates to do it. All right. I'm not. The ideal here is that I never have to build anything by hand. I don't know if that's we're gonna ever get to that point, but that's my ideal. We're gonna set you up there, and then I don't want you doing this whole thing. Maybe like that many. That should be fine, right? 3 stacks. All right, so that's all red science, all green science, but that is not a whole lot. Yeah, I mean this buffer. This is not buffered at all, really, is what it comes down to. Look at this. This is pathetic. We need way more iron. Then suddenly what the hell? Suddenly it goes through. Oh, because this is the end of the line. Right. Okay. But yeah, just barely coming through here. I mean, I guess just one. That's nice and all, but we need way more iron to make this work. What's the best way to do that? I think the best way is probably. Oh man, this looks so bad. It's because this is all. Yes, this is not a good setup. The problem mainly is that there's one big line, and so I mean it gets backed up way too quickly. So we need a way to increase throughput. I mean, having this many iron seems like a good idea, but it also means that way down here these guys can't output as fast. Yeah, see, look how long that guy's waiting. And these guys down here can't output at all. That's not good. That doesn't help me. We need all of them. I mean, look how bad this throughput is. Okay, so we're in a bad spot here. I'm gonna have to totally reorganize this, huh? I think so. I think that's the way to do it. All right, so how do we start with that even? If we had bots, I'd just go through and undo this all. Okay, well. There's got to be a good way to do this without tearing it all apart, but I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to tear it all apart. That's sad, but it might be necessary. I'm carrying a ton of stuff on me, though, that I don't need to be. So here, you can... what do I want to do? Here, we'll go to the place that's making... Yeah, that's making all of these. These are also important, and I should be putting these in the main bus. That would make a whole lot of sense, actually. Why aren't I doing that? Nobody knows. Okay, so go and just drop all these off. I should probably have like a lot more of these. And then you need iron plates, so you just go ahead and dump there. You also need iron plates. Let's see. All right, and this is making... What is this making? Oh, this is for green science. Okay. Yeah, see, making the individual pieces for that, I don't think works out too well. Oh, man, I'm talking about reorganizing everything, basically. That sucks. All right, well, let's get to it then. It's not going to get done by itself just by complaining about it. So let's come over here. Let's make ourselves a chest, which I guess will be an iron chest. Look at this, though. That buffer is totally full up. Let's take off some iron there. Make 2 iron chests. And then drop right there. And then what I want to do is just basically dump everything into it. Not electronic circuit. Everything else should be totally fine, though. Okay. All right, we got tactical. Good, we got tactical at least. That helps us. Shoot, what else do I want to make here? So I want to grab more inserters because I think that would be helpful. So yeah, 50, sure, why not? And of course, I want to make. Let's see. I also want to make the other stuff, right? I want to make some underground belts and some splitters. I don't know if that'll actually help me though. I'm currently trying to do. But transport belts would not be a bad idea either. Okay. So yeah, this is untenable. So we could do a couple of things to fix this, right? We could make this go down 2 lines, basically around here, around the midpoint. We can make it break off and go down and make it split, and then they can both join up here. That'd be the quick fix. Do the same thing on the copper side. We don't really need that for the copper side necessarily, but not yet anyway. We're going to. We're definitely going to. Oh, we already have a whole bunch of... Oh, well, see, this is what I get for playing with 2 weeks break between. All right, grab all this stuff. I don't know. What I can do is hit control click. Huh? Yeah, there we go. That did it. And then take these and come over here, and we'll drop these off. I think I can just control click. Yeah, there we go. That worked. All right. I want to keep everything else. Okay. Yeah, that might be the fast solution. Maybe even 3. 3 could... Why is this one broken? Oh, because... Right. They're not doing anything because this is all full up. Yeah, 3 rows could work. I mean, I would need to compress it down into 2 eventually. But 3 could work. So that means we take off the splitter. Because the splitter is not doing its job right now. And we pull this down. Then we have a secondary one that goes here. Unfortunately, that's not going to do what I... No, wait, that's... I don't want to do all the way up. That'd be silly. But about halfway, and let's scroll out to see about where halfway is. Halfway is about there. Okay. How do I make this work, though? Because it's going to naturally drop it the farthest away. Well. I do some sneaky shit with, you know, making an underground belt and go through and then around that way. That could work. Means I need to flow the underground belt around, though. It's going to look kind of silly. But if it works... Is it still kind of silly? That'll actually work. That'll actually just take it. It's one of the tricks. You don't actually need to make that loop around. This one, I do need to make loop around. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And now, we'll say about here, this is going to go around over... yeah, there we go. That way. And this will come around, this will fill up and split out. And then if this works, then we can do the same thing on the iron side. Okay, that looks like that's working. Alright, still a little broken, but not as bad. Okay, so copper production is going to go up because of that. So let's make iron production go up in the same way. The problem is the split. I mean, it should happen around the same time, right? It should happen around here. That's a good spot for it. So let's go and build out so we don't lose too much production in the interim. So it's about here. Come down here to about the same point and do basically the same thing. So go ahead and... yeah, go ahead and just push that down. And then while it's going down, we do the same thing. We push this over here. And then push you around there. And then we break off. Right? Here to here. Excuse me, I was doing something there. All right, landfill. Sure, why not? Yeah, not down that way, but down this way. But this guy's stuck. Will he be stuck for long? I don't know if he'll be stuck for long. He might not be. Okay, there we go. Nope. He is not stuck for long. He pauses a little bit longer than I want him to, but otherwise okay. Right, so then we get our full feed off here. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted the splitter to do at all, but all right. Because now it's just making it... it's making it weird, man. It's what it's doing. Still, better throughput. Not perfect, but better. Okay, so then we need to do the same thing, like, up here a little bit, because these guys are still waiting a little longer than need to. So the same thing up here. Now the trouble is, where do we put this guy? Well, that's a good question. So we can move this over, obviously. But then what? Then what? Can we really just insert into this flow? That would help fill it up, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. What we could do is push it. Okay, so here we go. Here's my idea. I'm going to push it over this way to go around the power pole, unfortunately, but that's just the way it goes. Then go under here, through there. And then we're going to mash up here. And so it'll combine with it. That's my theory. And then maybe it'll auto-balance that way and fill out a little bit more. That is my theory. I don't know if it's actually going to work, but it sounds good. So you come up here, and we'll do the same thing. We say, nope, you're not going that direction. You're going to go over this way first, and then you're going to come down. Okay, so now we have basically 3 lines, and I didn't even need to organize it all that much, or delete all that much. Okay, we'll wait for this to go through just to make sure that I'm not totally crazy. So that's the way I like doing that, is just standing on it, just see what happens. In the meantime, you kick back, have a glass of water. Maybe not an entire glass, but sometimes the belts can move slow enough that, yeah, actually, maybe an entire glass. Okay, we're going to see our first piece here of throughput. I think that helped a little bit. It's definitely better. How many of these do I have? I have to count these off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 should be enough, right? These guys are just pushing through. I mean, this guy's waiting a little longer than he probably should, but otherwise not too bad. It looks kind of funny. And we can make these go faster. The only way I can really think to make these go faster is to make steel the steel plates out of these, but we're not at, are we at steel yet? We have in fact researched steel, so yes, we totally should. All right, let's research solar panels, because we're gonna need a lot of energy. These guys are stuck, that's good. I want this to be full up, and I want this to be full up, compressed completely if we can. So which means I need at least 2 more of these. Oh, sure, why not? Iron plates are stuck. Have I totally been... I guess I haven't been grabbing enough iron plates. But even then, I mean, this isn't full compression, but it's pretty close. Maybe what I need to do is keep going until it no longer backs up and just keep adding more, adding more, adding more. The trouble with that is this line is going to get stuffed, and these guys won't be able to move anything over. And that's the problem we had, really. It's not the amount, it's the position. But look at this. This is not... It's not tenable, man. And this is starting to back up a little bit over here, which is good. That's already totally backed up, which is great. You guys are not, though. I would rather this be stuffed all the way to the gills so that the second one actually got some freaking plates. But it's not getting any plates. Oh, man, what the hell? Okay, this is starting to fill up. That's good. And that's already packed to the gills. That's actually fantastic. Okay, we just need to make that happen more often, though. Oh, because, yeah, I wrapped around a little bit. That was weird of me, but okay, I'll accept it. I mean, maybe it's just a matter of waiting, but I'm not a patient man. Alright, so I'm just doing something off here. So what am I doing that's off? Well, maybe what I need to do is split off and do like another 10. I mean, I have 15, so I could do that many if I wanted to. And then I could even like dump them on this side of here And at least that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I dump these 7, say, off onto this track, or another 7 off onto this track, that would help, I guess. So sure, let's go ahead and just mirror it a little bit here. Because why not? And then I have 50 of these. This shouldn't be any problem at all. I'm just going to go and dump off on the same track here, and hopefully that will increase throughput at least a little bit. But it does mean, yeah, that's right, Nil needs to go in this direction. It does mean pulling some ore off of here, and of course some coal. Well, the coal's easy, right? Coal's the easiest part. Yeah, just go and do that. And then come around over here. Where exactly would that be? That'd be down this line, right? And at the same time, I want to pull... Well, the great thing would be is if we could put these both on the same track. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay. Just need to think about it for a little bit. Well, we got it. I can put this on the same track by doing like here and pull that. And then you're going to come up here and go right on there. That puts you on that side. And then the coal comes up here on this side. And we're going to need to put it underground for you and then slide you through. Okay. And now those inserters should grab both whenever they need it. As soon as we actually power them, which should be, right about now. Okay. Probably more power poles than I actually needed, but still. I have no idea if this is going to actually have much noticeable impact. Maybe? Maybe. And I could push it up further. You have the same problem with the throughput then. I mean, it's a hell of a lot of iron, but... And we have 25 of these freaking things. Oh. Okay, well that's going to be a problem. Turns out we don't have enough throughput. Are you kidding me right now? That's my problem. Yep, that is definitely my problem. Okay, so I definitely need more miners to make this work. Give me some iron plates here. Probably the wrong place to take them from, but I did it anyway. Sure, we'll do a 4 and see if we can make this work. Maybe what we need to do is not put it all on the same line, but do the same load balancing trick, right? Is we put them all on a line above and then tell this thing to load balance. Yeah. Tell this thing to load balance and go this way. And that'll help load balance that when I do some more up here. And these probably don't need to be this close. If you look, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little green area around these. Indicates where it's effectively mining from. So actually I could probably reorganize these to be a little bit more efficient. In fact, let's do it. Why not? We're already short on iron anyway. Doing this will actually probably help. And make it so I don't have to create any more of these than I absolutely have to. But also make it so we can put the power poles in a more advantageous position. Okay, so. Put you there. I think that's fine. I could break it 2. You go there. Break it 2. Break it 2. And then you go the same way over here. Okay, that should mine the same basic area. I don't have to worry about you at all. Alright, so then... sure, we can put you there. And you there. You there. And you there. And that should be effectively right. And then... you come down here. Maybe Yeah, maybe there's good. And then break you off. Oh, hold on, purple. Yeah, unfortunately that's just gonna happen. Okay. But we can replace the power pole there and there. Thank you. Put power pole there. It's all crisscrossed, but it totally will work. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now we pull you over this way. And then down this way. And then you come over here. There you go. Might not be perfect, but I think it works. And it is evening it out a little bit. I would like more. I would always like more. Might be able to do... I have 2 left. I can pull you up. Yeah, right there should be good. And then make this one happen here. That should be okay. That should work. There you go. There you go. Okay. Are you shitting me? This thing was making these the whole time? That's a hell of a lot of those. I don't know how many of those I'll actually need, but alright. What you could do instead... Take that away. Is instead go ahead and make me some walls, dude. Or some bricks. Bricks, that's not bricks. This will be bricks. I put you right there and then fill you up with some coal. And then make you change over to bricks. Pull the bricks over. Thank you. Okay. Which means I don't need you anymore. That'll last until the coal runs out, which will not be all too long, really. Let me just grab more coal over here. We have tons of this stuff. No worries. So I wonder, would it help me at all to merge the coal lines on this way like this one's doing? I don't think so. I don't think so. This one's already barely getting to the top with its current setup, right? Well, it does seem to be working so far. Alright. We can get as far as this and be active. I'm wondering, yeah, we'll see some effects of the compression. Up as this far, that's good. But that's it. Up here, that's all. These last 4 aren't being utilized at all. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what I can do about that. I guess I push those 4 over here, right? Because there's plenty of room on this side. Alright, sure, why not? Always takes a little bit of reorganizing. Alright, guys. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Yeah, a little bit of coal that we get back here, but that's okay. And take you out. Which means I can probably take out these power poles too, because I don't need these here. And should remove... Yeah. That'll stop it from going too far, just in case we do get an overflow. Seems unlikely, but it might happen. Alright, then we come down here and just set them up again. We could even do a long reach, maybe, and set it up so it just drops it on the same side over there. That could work. Okay, so you come up here. And you're going to drop your stuff in right there when you're powered, obviously. Not going to be able to do it now. Yeah, and then we only have 6 of those. I think we need 8. I can only make 1 more, so hopefully we only need 7. And just drop off whenever you're ready. Oh, I need 1 more. 1 freaking more. I need iron plates to make that work, obviously. Take that, make 1 more. Thank you, and then we'll go ahead and power these. Okay. So for some reason we have full compression here, but not over there. I have no idea. Well, it turns out it's servicing all the way up, then I'm totally going to keep going with this. These guys are stuck. Oh, because when I lengthen this, by inference, I also shorten that effective range, right? That makes sense. Okay. Which means basically I need more ore. I need tons more ore, and this is not the place to get it. Oh, one of these is not even active. That's pretty funny. He's also kind of in the wrong spot, but we'll leave it there. One little miner, though, is not going to do it for me. So where can I get more ore? Well, there's more down here, I guess. Sure, why not? We can do that. Just mine out all these trees. Right, we're playing in passive mode, so if I want to pollute more... I mean, I'm still learning. I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. I'm still totally learning. So if we want to just empty out this patch, which will take us a while, but if we want to basically mine out this entire patch of ore, I'm okay with that. The bugs won't say boo. And I don't even know where the bugs are around us. You know what I haven't set up? I haven't set up any radar. Should totally set up a radar. Then we'll be able to see stuff around. I won't have to go exploring. It's probably not a bad idea. Where's my... Can't set up radar right now because it requires lots and lots of iron plates. Everything requires iron. Everything in the whole world. Okay, what else do we need? I need iron plates to set up these. This will set up, what, maybe 6 mining drills might work? 6 sounds like a good number. Oh, we're starting to get... Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. I just need a little bit more ore, and I think we're set. Okay, give me 5, 6. And we'll set them up over here. Alright, you gotta make gears out of them first. Alright, I can wait. I can wait. Copper's not looking as flush as it probably could be. Not exactly sure how that works. Oh, you know why? Because all the inserters are pulling from the farthest side. So only that side's being touched. So what we could do is auto balance here. And grab this and say, you know what? You come over here and you go ahead and load balance. And that should make things work a little better, I think. Yeah, there we go. That'll fully compress. Okay. Unfortunately, the iron side is not nearly as easy. Alright, so we can fill out you there. 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 Here, I guess? That doesn't seem like a whole lot, but yeah, okay. I mean, that'll work for a little while anyway. There. There, and okay, that's it for now. Oh, no, wait. They're 2 away. Yeah, that means they won't be on the same belt. I want them to be on the same belt. So not ideal, but that should work. And that'll give me more iron for a little while anyway. Come over here. And I'll let it auto balance itself. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But that'll give us a little bit more iron ore on that side. Yeah, okay. A little bit more. Oh, these two are totally not even active. Here. There you go. That's why I was only doing a little bit, is because, well, it's still not all that much. This might do okay, though. It's that the auto balance only kind of worked. Oh, because now it's caught up. Still, though, that's more compressed than it used to be. Oh, yeah, this full compression right over here. We're good. Copper is totally fine for now, anyway. Until, of course, this all starts backing up. And it's all going to back up. It is all going to do that. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, it means only these guys are trying to fill in this hole right here, but that's okay. I guess. We can make it try to fill in the hole a little bit better by saying, well, you know what, we want you to go ahead and use a splitter there and do the same thing as the auto balance here. And yeah, that'll fill it right up. Okay, so you're compressed there. You are going like mad up here. You actually making it all the way to the top? You are. Holy shit, we even have a little bit of overage. Well, this guy's totally happy with that. He'll totally take it. So that's gonna, yeah, that's gonna make some overage happen. Okay, that's fine. Might even get a backup point here, which is gonna happen because these guys are having trouble dropping off their irons. That's why these dots working. Probably a temporary measure, but we fixed it. We totally fixed it. At least temporarily. All right. What else do I need to build in day-to-day life? I need to build lots and lots of splitters and lots of underground belts, which I don't even have it on me anymore. Well, those are done with transport belts. I would love to put this all in my inventory. What I'm going to do is take that off. Take that off. And I think what I'm going to do... It's going to be a little weird. Weird's kind of the name of the game, though, right? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put down this here. And that's going to be where the belts are going to come out. And then we're going to say, I want you to build me underground belts. Oh, can I not build splitters? Can't I build splitters? Why can't I build splitters? Oh, because you take 3 items, and this only lets me build 2, right? Yeah, up to 2 ingredients. I need blue assemblers to make this shit work. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, at least automating splitters would totally be fine. That requires iron. Of course it does. Oh, I'm going to do some spaghetti shit for this, aren't I? Yeah, possibly. I'm going to stop you from making any more. I think right there should be fine. Because we're going to get steel, and then we're going to need piercing ammunition, and that's just going to basically make this totally obsolete. Alright, so apparently we're heading off in this direction, which is fine. I need to make a radar before I forget. Oh, we have tons of stuff for radar now. And I guess I'll put the radar over on this side, because that's where we're building towards. Oh, Shazbot. There's a freaking ocean in the way. Not to mention the forest. I mean, the forest is also a problem, don't get me wrong. But there's a freaking ocean in the way. There's no way we can keep building in this direction. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What was I... Oh my god. I guess that means we turn the main bus 90 degrees and head up. Assuming up isn't going to cause some horrible, horrible problems. The only way to know that is to go exploring. Here, we're going to set up this. Which means I need to chop down a whole bunch of trees. Yeah, you too. Okay, so we're going to set up the radar right here. It's going to be powered. You said you're going to be powered, not automated. There we go. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and doop there. And hopefully detect things before we get into a huge problem, because we're going to have to turn this whole thing all the way around. That's going to suck. Alright, I'm not all the way around, but you know what I mean. It's got to move. That is not what I was expecting. How do we get to better assemblers here? Better assemblers. Mission 3. Is it like circuitry or something? Or speed modules? Or... I mean, battery's a thing. We definitely need to do that too, but... Oh, there's the steel furnaces. That would not be a bad idea. I want better assemblers. How do I get better assemblers? Engine isn't going to do it. Advanced oil processing would be good, but we can't do that yet. Energy distribution is also good. Piercing ammo. Flammables, I don't even know. Gun turret damage. That's what I... No, that's automation 3. Can I already... I can't build this already. Okay, no. Hold on. Can I? I can. I totally can. Assembly machine 2 right there. Okay, so I'm just a big dummy. Why am I even building... Okay, you know what? Let's build those. Oh man. Okay, so then let's make some piercing ammo. Is that really what we want to focus on? I think engine's what we want to focus on, right? Battery will give us blue research abilities. Okay, so first things first, right? We gotta work through this. We gotta do that. What I also want to do is shotgun ammo. Shotgun ammo takes, I think, copper and iron. If I have shotgun ammo, then I'll be able to blow through all these trees in my way. I mean, fire would also help, but we don't have fire yet. Okay. Let's think about this for a minute. All right, well, there's a big empty spot right here that we could push up because we're not going to build these guys anymore. You're done. You're done too. All this ammo I will take on me right now. 600, it does not sound like a whole lot. I have a lot of transport plates on me right now. So I'm thinking is what we do is we put the transport on a belt and we serve it up because this guy we're also going to have build. So we're going to basically say these are transport things now. So we're going to say you're going to build transport belts and you're going to build split belts. That requires circuits. I need to belt me some circuits, man. I need it. It's going to have to happen. Or main bust them or something. So I guess we'll put you guys over here to main belt me some circuits. That needs to happen. So we're going to... We need a lot of circuits. So circuits are made up of copper wire, of course, as we already know, as well as plates. Yeah. So I think we can do a one-to-one relationship, right? I don't think we need to do this every other kind of shit. I don't think we need to do that. So we can probably do it. All right, so we'll bust the copper through here, and I guess we'll do an alternate. We can alternate this, yeah. So then you're going to be assembling copper cable, and you're going to be assembling electron circuits, and we're going to just make you push them over this way. And then every other one, we have to set up like 3, 4. 3 would probably do. Trouble is I need to make this happen over here, and that's not going to work. I want to bust this. Maybe it means we need to push things down the line, which means I need to move everything over. Okay. Okay. Gotta move the bus first. I'm playing super distracted right now, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so we need to move this 90 degrees. Everything's moving up, which means we need to pass like this point. Oh man. I had some steel tools. I probably should be smelting steel, but that also needs to go on the bus, and the only way that's going to happen is if we just push everything up, I guess. I can't believe we were building towards an ocean. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? There's no way to go. I mean, landfill would kind of sort of work, but if it's a huge lake or a huge ocean, we don't want to do that. We don't want to landfill the whole ocean. That'd be crazy talk. So you always gotta be mindful of your surroundings, right? That's what Yoda says, and Yoda knows his shit. All right. And stuff like this that makes me wonder if I should just start over. It's like, man, this looks like such a mess right now. But it's all right. It's all right. We can do this. I mean, I kind of bust electronic circuits made for green science, but that's really not going to work long term because green circuits are used for everything. It's going to take me so long to cut through, and I don't need all this wood either. My inventory is going to fill up full of wood. It's going to happen. I could shoot down all the trees, I guess, but right now all I have is a dinky little pistol. I could get some shotgun. Well, the thing is, building shotgun ammo is time intensive. Could use up a lot of the ammo with a submachine gun. Do I have enough stuff to make a submachine gun? I do not. It requires iron plate. For some reason, that's the one thing I still don't have on me. I don't know if that's going to help too much, but maybe. So let's try it. Let's build ourselves a submachine gun. Apparently it's just a bunch of plates and gears. Who knew? Okay, and then switch over to that weapon, which I can't seem to do right now. Why can't I'm hitting Q? Possibly doesn't have any ammo. That's why. Here, don't be there. Yep, now I can switch over. Okay, now open fire. Not ideal, but it does do single target pretty well. And this way we don't collect the wood, which I definitely don't need. And that feels satisfying somehow. Empty the clip. I mean, we're gonna go through a lot of ammo. It's gonna happen. Yeah, there we go. Just empty you guys out. I don't even care. It might be going through a lot of ammo, but it's saving me so much frustration right now. Oh, man. We don't get chainsaws, right? We might get, if I do oil, we can burn down the forest, which I'll be totally tempted to do. Alright, so now I can... No, I can't move this yet. I need to empty out these trees first. Empty out the trees. Okay, so. Then we're going to make a hard right, I guess. Get rid of that for me. Stupid dead trees. Yeah, I think so. I think that's on track. Let's do this one because this is inside. I'm going to have to do all these at once, I guess. Come over here. So assuming you all turn at the same time, or more or less the same time, you come up here. You come over here. You come over here. You come up that way. Okay. So now we know roughly our trajectory. Okay. And now we can open fire along this trajectory. Okay, so I cleared a little bit more trees than I actually needed to, but that's totally okay. Yeah, we're cutting through ammo like crazy. That's okay. Up this way. I'm going to clear out these trees because they look like they're in the way. Because if I start shooting at a tree, I suppose I should just finish it off. No sense having the health bars cluttering up the screen, right? Okay, I mean, it's kind of like a chainsaw, right? There's actually guns that will cut through trees. Usually Gatling guns, so the fact that our submachine guns effectively is a Gatling gun is kind of funny. Oh man, look at that. A dearth of trees. That's beautiful. It means it's all spaghetti as hell, but that's okay. Okay, come up here, guys. Some new freedom up here. Oh, look at that. We almost made it all the way through. There we go. There we go. It's beautiful. It's going to use a lot of transport belts too, but that's okay because we have tons. And then this behind me so I don't have to get slowed down. And there we go. Okay. We free and clear for a little while? A little while. It's hard to tell though. If the radar reveals another freaking ocean, if we're actually surrounded, that'd be pretty funny and horrible. Okay. I mean, balance out so we're all the same height. Alright. Now what? Now maybe we just ignore everything to the right and just say, fuck it. Just ignore it. Let's not even worry about it. What do we need to bust? We need to bust a lot of things, right? We need to bust probably stone. Stone ore does come up later. That'd be good. Where's a good place for stone? We don't really have another good place for stone. And the other one's way over here. Not ideal, but okay. And we... Oh, that's right. That's where all our power's coming from. Right. And not a whole lot. I mean, I guess that's stone up there, right? Yeah, that's stone. Busting that all the way over here is going to be traumatic. And we're only in a brief open area, apparently. There's a forest that kind of surrounds us this way. Oh, there's oil over here, though. That's good. Big giant iron patch there. That's probably where our steel production should be. Is just build out there and then bust that up. And arguably we should probably do that first, huh? Before we do anything. Okay. Well, we have like 50 things we can do with this. Sure. Plastics, I guess. Military 2 might not be a terrible idea. Flammables, I think, leads to explosives. I mean, all this is good, right? Oh, no, that's explosives. I mean, I don't do too much with circuit networks, so let's just go ahead and start that up. All right, I mean, this doing science by itself is fine, but I think busing here would be a mistake. Because, I mean, we'd have to trek everything over all over again. I don't want to do that. Oh, should we bust coal? Coal's needed for plastic. And we've got a nice coal deposit here. Where's the nearest coal deposit aside from that? Oh, there's one right here. Technically, it's feeding our power generation, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. We can siphon a bit off of that, so I don't have to run transport all over creation. Yeah, that'd be better. Okay. Although, where's the heck is the smelter? There, that smelter. I'm wondering if instead I should be grabbing these bricks. Do I have coal on me? I do have coal on me. Grabbing these bricks and saying, you know what, I want to go ahead and make a ton of steel smelters. Now that means we'd have to change our research, but that's okay. Yeah, advanced material processing. Do that instead. And then if we do that, although that's going to take a while to build out. But that should speed up all of our processing, which would be great. I'm going to go and take 50 of those. And then start placing them like mad down here by this other guy. Oh, you know what? I also need to build at least 5 electric mining drills. I was thinking more like maybe 20, but 5 is a good start. And grab me some iron here. Okay, that should do. There, now we have 20. Oh, okay, the iron's all in here, huh? Okay, well, that's what I have the guns for. I really admit it. I mean, that's really what I made the guns for, so I can cut down trees without grabbing all the wood. That's fine. Just cut down all these wonderful trees. Free up all this space. So that's probably why we didn't grab this iron before, is because it was covered in trees. Alright, so I want all this to be open so I can exploit all of it for steel production without interfering with my iron production. Now, the iron on the left is not going to last very long, unfortunately, but we might be able to cannibalize some of this. I mean, this is a big, big spot, right? It's not actually that large. I mean, it's okay, but we're definitely going to need iron from elsewhere. Well, hopefully by that time we'll have researched trains and we can train stuff over. Let's see. What else? Where else? I mean, everywhere, right? If I had explosives, it'd be a little faster. Am I really cutting? I mean, I'm going through my ammo like crazy, but that's okay, right? We have tons. I suppose I should turn on some music. You guys want to hear some Bach or something? That'd be nice, right? Trouble is making it too loud, but might be able to do that. Actually, I don't know where my music collection is. I used to have it on my computer. Is it still there? I have to look. I had some really nice Vivaldi and Benny Goodman, though I think Benny Goodman's still under copyright. So I wouldn't be able to make it happen on my my YouTube channel. That would be sad. Man, cutting through these trees with the submachine gun, maybe not quite what they intended the submachine gun for, but on a passive playthrough, what else are you going to use it for, right? Of course, I did disable the builder for all that, or the automated construction for any more ammo. So once we run out of ammo, that's going to be it for a little while until I build another constructor, and even then it's going to take a while. The nice thing about this, though, is that you don't accidentally mine out the ore, because you won't shoot at the ore, which totally makes sense. I wouldn't shoot at the ore either. Alright, get you through here. Okay, good. We've cleared out a bigger spot than I think we would be able to if we had been using just an axe. What I want to do is use this area to the right, see if we can make a bunch of steel production happen. We're going to be using double the amount of smelters. But advanced material processing is almost done, so maybe what I do is set up an assembler over near that rock, and it'll take the bricks and turn them into processing units. Although that doesn't that require steel actually? That might require steel. In which case that's not going to work. Yeah, because it's a steel smelter. So yeah, steel smelters require steel. We don't have any steel. That's what our problem is right now. It's okay. We can build them out as is and upgrade them later. But we're totally going to set up an assembler for that, because that sounds like a pain to do manually. Man, how do these trees grow in such a resource-rich environment? Maybe they're ironwood trees. Ha, ha, ha. Are ironwood trees a real thing? I think they are. I don't know, man. My life's been so, I want to say enraptured by, but that's totally not the right term. So pulled in by D&D that, I don't ironwood's a real thing in D&D world, but that's not actually like a real thing. It's definitely something someone made up. Or maybe they heard, oh, yep, I'm out of ammunition. That's sad. That's okay, though. Made some good progress. That's not what I wanted. I want this one. There you go. But there might be like an actual, like, something called an ironwood tree, but it's not actually made of, not actually like having the properties of. Whereas in D&D, it totally has the properties of. Okay, so that freed up most of the iron deposits here, which is great. Now I want to build out the smelters in such a way that we don't actually interfere with any of the energy production. I'm just going to check our energy here. Oh yeah, we are totally fine. Okay, good. We will need coal to be able to pull this off, so I think that's what we're going to do is we're going to grab some coal from this. We'll probably only need like 3 or 4. Energy distribution would be fantastic, actually. And then we're going to need to build out like a smelters all along here. And then bus it straight up. Yeah, that should work. So let's free up this coal area here. Unfortunately, taking a lot of time to do this. I suppose what we could do, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, though. We could smelt the iron ore that's already been smelted. So then all we do is just add another row of smelters and turn that iron into steel. Could do that. It is a possibility. The thing is, iron was so low there for a little while. I don't know what that would do to our iron sustainability. I guess it might be okay. Because then what we do instead is we say, well, we're just going to go ahead and build out a bunch of miners here and then filter or transport all this ore from here and push it over to the smelters so that they never run out. Yeah, we could do that. Would that be faster at all? I don't know if that'd be faster, but we could divert a line Could do that. Now moving the iron over here would be a pain, though, wouldn't it? It would, or the iron ore, I mean, over this direction. And look at that, we have full compression on all these belts. That's fantastic. It means we could build out more theoretically, but we also have full compression on the iron for quite a ways here, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think that means we have like 30 things doing iron. That's great. Okay, yeah, I think it might be faster. Maybe not faster, but maybe a little more efficient not to have it have its own production. But it doesn't mean we just cleared out the iron for nothing. It just means we cleared it out for a different purpose is all. That way iron will always come first. Well, maybe not first. I mean, steel won't come first, but I don't know how much steel we need for the future. And I need to clear out like all this area if I'm going to put smelters here, right? Okay, well. I mean, electric smelters could work too, but I think for also electric smelters, A, requires research into, I think, blue science, which we don't have yet, because we need steel for that. And B, requires, like, actual steel. Yeah, so we need steel to be able to research the energy efficient stuff, but that's okay. Right now we got more coal than you should get a stick at. So we're totally fine with that. Alright, so how's this gonna work? I think we split off the coal here. And we wind it through here. So we're gonna have smelters smelting this iron ore. So we're gonna split off the iron ore. And we're gonna just automatically put it through here. So we're gonna go and we have plenty of space, right? No reason not to just drop this down. We'll say 20 maybe? Probably too close. I don't want to put them 3 apart. I don't know if that matters. Now, also what we don't want to do is have the same problem we had before, right? Where we have a whole bunch of things here. So 5 here should be totally fine. We're going to have a transport belt here carrying iron. And then you're going to make steel out of that and place it on another separate belt. The separate belt is going to be here, I guess. And that's going to come up here and be part of the bus. And then do the same thing on this side. All the way over here, and then go ahead and make a sharp turn. Come up. And probably need some kind of balancer for that, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Okay, so that's only a little bit. I mean, that's only 10 altogether. That's okay, though, because I think we can do another round. We can pull down the iron again and do a secondary one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this here. So I want to split you out. Zoom in here, make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so I want to split you out, let's say here. Then auto balance there. Okay. Then you come down here. And make a turn. Come around. Oh, I messed up the positioning here because I need coal. Yeah. Hold up. I want to put the coal basically in the same kind of idea here, so split you off again. So basically we have coal and iron on the same belt. Because I don't have to restructure too much of this, so this will come down here. So let me go ahead and grab all this. Okay. And then we'll split you off again. Yeah, right there's fine. And actually, you have to wrap around a little bit, but that's okay. Come down here. wrap around over this way, and then insert up that way, and you down this way, and we're good. Okay. Now we go ahead and grab as much as you can and pull it down here. Grab as much as you can, pull it up. Now, this isn't going to be a lot of steel at first. When we get the other batch, I think it'll be totally fine. Okay, so then go ahead and power you guys. Oh, setting this up makes it so. Okay, well, it's a little less wasteful, I guess. For some reason, power isn't working. Not sure why that's true. Oh, because I'm not actually hooked up anything to the outside world. That's pretty funny. Okay. How about we come over here then? And you guys can talk to these guys. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that'll bus up here. And then we do another section. Alright, you guys are still... Yeah, you're filling up. Okay. That's going to take a while. But it's at least a start. Now the iron from down here is going to have to do something else. I don't know what that's going to be yet. But hey, we got our first things of steel. Is that going to automatically go both sides? Yes, it's going to be both sides of the belt. Great. Okay, so then we do the same thing on this side with another batch. So you're going to need a lot more iron for all over the place. Oh man, I probably shouldn't have disassembled that ammunition store, huh? Here I thought we were so far in advance, but no, I probably should have kept it. You know what? I can rebuild it. I can rebuild it. It was just up here, right? It was not there. Is it over here? Yeah, I think it was this. What is... I need circuits. Right, so I stopped because I needed circuits. Okay, well, then just go ahead and create them manually right now because I have a bunch of circuits on me. So here, yeah, 13 should be fine. Give me a batch of those. Okay, so I mean, it's a little slow to make. Did not realize that was true, but alright. Why is it going out this far, though? Why is it going out this far? Because I'm crazy, that's why. Okay, well, as long as there's a reason. Why don't you come up here? There's no reason for it to come out this far. And then we'll just follow this little piece of steel. Excuse me, you're going up that way. I said you're going up that way? Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's still coming out way too far. How about go over this way? Over that way? And you can just go straight up that way, if you please. Yeah, that frees up a little more room. Don't know why I was doing it the other way. That didn't make any damn sense. This way we can have them both feed this way. Oh, excuse me. I was doing something there. Sure, fast belts. Not that I use fast belts at all, but alright. And then I guess we could use an underground belt and just push this further, right? That's going to take a while to do anyway. Sure, why not? So, underground belt, pull you over here. Then give me another batch of... This is 5. Just barely cleared out enough space. Okay, that works. Just barely works for me. Yeah, it means everything's going to be pushed to the right side of the belt, which means we are going to need a balancer. This needs to be split out into 2 anyway, right? So here, we'll go ahead and split that out now. And then go ahead and create the second line. There you go. Alright, not necessarily ideal with the way I split that up, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. I mean, if it isn't, we can totally fix it, but for now, I think we're totally fine. Come down here, and this is where you're going to output all of your steel. And you're going to, of course, grab from here. Okay. All set up and ready to ride. Except for the whole power thing. Aside from that, totally set up and ready to ride. Let's come down here. Hold up though, I haven't actually created your escape route, have I? This way. And this way for you guys. Okay. So that is 20? Yeah, that's 20 things making steel. I have no idea what our demand is going to be, but theoretically this is extendable for a little while. So we can make another batch. Could make another batch if we need to. Now, that doesn't necessarily solve our iron problem. In fact, if anything, it hurts it. But we've run out of places to put the iron on the other patch, so we're going to go ahead and just make some more on this patch. And, yeah, put you there. Come up. And get rid of your nasty tree in the way. There we go. And let's see. Give you a break there. That should be good. Lots more room here. At least it feels roomier. Could be just my impression. Yeah, right there is good. 2 away. Space 2 off. That's a little weird, but I'll take it. We're gonna have some weird holes. Oh, I put it 2 away from the other side too. That's not what I meant to do. It's okay. I can always redo it. Up there's what I wanted. There we go. That works a little better. Yeah, that makes far more sense. Okay. Of course, we know we got to push this stuff through the trees, which I'm not looking forward to, but that's okay. And another row right here. Should push these through individually or together. Hold up, that's actually silly. Didn't realize that was happening. There he goes up. Yeah, there you go. It's already fully compressed. Nice. I mean, that's going to fill up pretty quick because this doesn't go all the way. It doesn't go down the bus all the way. So we're going to fix that. And we'll go and deal with the iron afterwards. Let's just keep on board here. So go. Oh, okay. That's a problem. I think an underground belt will work here. Will it? Or does it not go far enough? Totally works. Okay, good. We're safe. We just had to think about it for a minute. We're totally all right. I need to be able to see what I'm doing though. There we go. Okay. Totally fine. Made me panic a little bit. That's all right. And come up this way. I'm to cut trees in my way. That's totally all right too. And the real test to see whether or not the steel follows me. It should. But every once in a while, it makes a hole I'm not aware of. So having something behind you on the belt to follow you as you go. Good sanity check. Right, so what else do I want to put on the belts here on the main bus? I wanted to put stone and probably coal. So I have no idea where our oil processing is going to go, but it's going to have to go further down the line, most likely. Yeah, because I said we were going to totally ignore everything in the currently existing base and basically make a new section of the base off to the side. So that's what's going to happen. All right. Well, on the upside, we cross over pretty quick and get to the other end. That'll make it so the steel. Might need a secondary balancer on the steel, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to do another underground belt, though. Just to be safe. There you go. I have tons of belts on me, and I believe the assembler is still making more. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes can't see forest for the trees, or your own steel for the trees, for that matter. So let's let this walk over a little bit. We're going to have to cut down all those trees along the side, I'm pretty sure. Yep. All right. There we go. No, come on. Oh, man. Remember that time we had all the ammo in the world? What the hell? Oh, I see. Because they pushed me off to the other belt. That was silly. Remember when we had all that beautiful ammunition? Just cutting down trees. Real easy. Actually, was it any faster? Somebody go back to the video evidence. Check this shit out. Was it any faster? I don't think it was. Am I also almost out of belts? I might be. Oh man, if I actually went out in 4 here. No, I didn't. Okay, it just reset the count. It should give you the full count, right? If I have 300 belts in my inventory, it should count down from 300. It shouldn't count down from the stack. I mean, I guess the number that's in the stack, would that be important too, or do you only care about the stuff you're actually carrying in your inventory? I would argue you only care about the number in your inventory, not the number in the stack. The number in the inventory doesn't matter at all. Or sorry, number in the stack doesn't matter. It matters. The number in the inventory is what matters. Okay, so I also want to... Let's do the iron thing first. Iron thing's going to be a problem because it's going to fill up all the steel. That's going to hurt our iron production for sure. So let's make sure it doesn't. The best way to do that is to make sure that the 30 plus... Yeah, sure. Energy accumulators, why not? That the 30 plus smelters actually have iron they need. Okay, so you guys need to be powered. That's going to be a thing. Nice thing about this is I can just go ahead and power between and don't have to worry that you're not going to suck up the ore because you're going to suck up all the ore. Make sure some weird layout of the power poles. Oh, that's right. We have the advanced power poles now. I should do something with that, though. I think that requires steel, but that's okay. So yeah, then you guys get powered up here. There you go. Okay, now it's a matter of how are we going to funnel this over. So I think... How are we going to funnel this over? Because we have the copper to contend with, too. How are we going to do this? I guess we put them, like, underneath here. And then let the splitter take care of it? Yeah, I guess. And then that'll make sure that it gets the other side. And then we have, like, super full compression. He's doing a bunch of underground belts, but we have enough underground belts to make this work. Pretty sure. But yeah, I think that means these two are going to have to join forces. Yeah, I don't know how else to make that work. So this is going to be weird. But that's okay. Weird's my middle name. Weird is actually not my middle name. Would it be weird if Weird was your middle name? I don't know. I mean, on the upside, no one would believe you, right? Because people would ask you, hey, what's your middle name? Weird. Yeah, so it's weird. Big deal. Why don't you tell me your middle name? You know, it's kind of a who's on first situation. But on the other side, I mean, there's an argument to be made that if you make your child's name too strange, then you've committed child abuse. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually a thing. You might argue that's a bad idea to cross through a coal field. And to that I say, sir or ma'am, we're going to have bigger problems than that, okay? Don't even worry about it. Yeah, then I think we make a hard right here. Come up this side. I say that like there's an actual another option in terms of turning. Like there's a way to make this like a 45-degree angle instead of 90. There isn't. There's no way. All right, then come over here and come down that way. Okay, so basically that'll fully compress that belt. In the meantime, this belt full of goodies comes up. Once I bash this tree, it comes up here. It's only going to fill one side, but we can adjust that, I guess, if we really wanted to. We can do on split. Just make sure we got the balance right. There you go. Okay. Tons of ore for your viewing pleasure. Almost but not quite a fully compressed belt here, but definitely going to be a fully compressed belt here and afterwards. Okay, it works for me. Then that makes sure that there's very little chance that we run out of iron in the near future. No matter how much steel production go, well, not necessarily no matter how much, but for the foreseeable future of steel production anyway. I'm okay with that. I think that works. Now I also want to belt. I want to put the main on the main bus. I want to put coal and I want to put stone. But I think for those we don't need 2 rows. I think 1 each will totally be serviceable. So I think the first thing we should do is stone because that's farther away. That's all the way over here, and we're going to have a hell of a time getting it here. It's not even here. Where is it? The hell is it? It's all the way over here. Yeah, and we're going to need more than one tiny little miner doing its thing, right? Do we have enough free space for this? We do. Take that, take that, take that, take that. I'm not going to have enough space, though, to take these or all the stone in here. Well, I guess I have enough for all the stone in there, but I don't want to take it. No, fast inserter. Yeah, there we go. Fast inserter. Okay. How are we going to make this work? We're going to have to go around this iron patch. It's going to have to happen. I would love to go through, but there's just no way. And then we'll go through here. Bunch of underground belts to go past it. And then come up here to about here, I guess. Alright, it's a little weird, but I can make it work. We need a lot of underground belts. That's totally fine, I guess. We have a bit of a hole there, but that's okay. Another underground belt. Right. Yeah, come in that way. And then I guess we do a turn here. And then, of course, another underground belt, because what would it be without another underground belt? So here, and then go and turn up here. Now, the problem is I'm going to also want to do coal, right? I guess that means we split off the coal from here and just build up. And then it goes alongside. Sure, why not? It's crazy enough to work. Alright. Belt me, bro. There we go. Coming over here. Belt me again. And that way the coal's just handled, and I don't have to worry about it. All I have to worry about is how the hell the stone is going to work. Alright, so this is where the splitter comes in, of course. And splits off. There we go. Okay, so we got 1 belt of coal. It's going to be going that way. I'm going to need to make a bunch more underground belts. Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, so you come in over this way. And I'm going to have to go top side eventually. Would that be now? Probably be now, right? Sure, so go ahead and make our turn here. Actually, do we know we need... Yeah, we do. We need to be as close as possible because that's going to... Oh, I actually did it on the wrong side. That's okay. We can push this over 1. I'm okay with that. Come down over here. It's going to be spaghetti as all hell, man. Then we need to make this come in over like this side. I get no. Like 2 higher, just in case we need to take those final 2 pieces of iron. You never know. It could come down to that. There you go. Okay. I have no idea how many transport things we have left, but just like we have enough. Okay. Go to that one. And 3 should be totally serviceable, I think. So, feed me. Feed me. Feed me. You know what? Let's make 1 more just to make it even. Just so it balances out the thing all by itself. Oh, that's right. We need to actually provide power. That'd be a good idea. Okay. And then go ahead and feed me. There you go. This, though, I want to move this to the belt. Because otherwise it's going to be useless. And I'm going to wonder why the hell we even have it. So that's what the fast inserter's for. Oh, and of course it needs to be powered. There you go. And you can do your thing. Okay. So now we can move stone wherever it is we need it. I don't know where that's going to be yet. We need it at least to make railroad tracks from what I remember, so that'll be good too. That is not as much coal as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay, I guess. So, want to make the belt happen. I guess that means we're going to use the splitter and use the auto balance that I've been doing forever now. There you go. That should help. It's hurting a little bit on coal, but we're not in danger of losing out yet. Do I want to add another one? And we're going to be using solid fuel in a while. Maybe not soon, but eventually. Okay, so now we have stone, now we have coal on the main bus, as well as iron and steel. We're going to have to open up some spots for this, but that's okay. Well, steel's already starting to back up a little bit, which is great. Get rid of that for me, please. All these trees in my way. Oh, less trees than I thought, though. Now that iron thing I did there just looks peculiar. It's like, why the hell did you do that? Well, at the time, iron was the last thing on the bus, so it made total sense. But yeah, now it just looks ridiculous. It's alright, we worked our way around it. And we'll likely hardly ever come this way again unless we have problems with our supply chain somewhere down the line. Like there's not enough iron being made or something. That's not what I wanted to do there. Turn that way. There you go. No, okay, totally works. For some reason I wasn't standing on the belt anymore, so I wasn't moving with it. There you go. Alright, it's kind of satisfying, you know, seeing everything come together. What the hell are you trying to chip away at? Is it like a rock here or something? Oh, that was wood. Oh, I'm out of... Okay, you know what? Let's grab some steel. And I can make myself some steel tools for the first time ever. Oh, interesting. It's made up of multiple pieces. But then that way... Yeah, that'll go much faster. That's even faster than shooting it down. It's not going to be faster than fire, though, which I'm totally going to do. I'm going to totally make some flamethrowers. Flamethrower ammo. Burn down the freaking forest. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take revenge on all these trees. What I should also do... So, there's 2 things I want to do. I want to build an automatic... Or I want something to automatically build me some advanced power poles, because those are much better than the basic ones. I'm no longer standing on the belt. That was a problem. And then I want to build circuits and put those on the belt. What else do I want to do? That's it for the interim. We'll figure out the rest. Holy shit, man. All was in my way. I mean, research speed doesn't really concern me right now, but sure. I need to research... I don't really need to research everything, but definitely everything on the list right now. Oh, also... need to build well, transport belts in a way that makes it so that it makes splitters and underground belts for me. But that requires electric circuits. Yeah, that requires the green circuits. So green circuits should probably be first on my list. And then we can do the power poles. So as soon as I get this stuff belted over to the far side that makes the turn and everything, then that's what we shall do. I'm also collecting a shit ton of wood that I have no idea what I need for. Do I need wood for anything anymore? Boxes are crap, so I don't need boxes for anything. At least wooden boxes are crap. Obviously, steel boxes are still pretty good. Eventually, of course, I'm going to need to replace the steel boxes, but not there yet. That's when I have robots. I don't have robots yet. There we go. Much better. Much better. Man, as soon as I get flamethrowers, I'm going to be thrilled. Or even just explosives. I suppose we did research explosives. I think it takes coal. I forget what else, but I mean, there's a reason why I'm busting coal, is because it's going to come up. It's totally going to come up. Okay, push you out here. We're going to run out of belts pretty soon too, but I'm pretty sure all this time that belt machine's been making, transport belts just hasn't been making the other stuff. So no underground belts, but that's okay. I can hand make those if I need to. For now, anyway. Eventually, though, it's going to get prohibitive. Boy, all this stuff just in my way. Teach you guys to be in my way. Just cut you down. I do like the steel axe, though. Steel axe definitely makes that better. Okay, then I'm free and clear all the way up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm going to cut down this tree just because I can. And then... So I said first on my list is circuits, right? So circuits require copper. It's going to be right across here. So that means I'm going to need to cut down like a shitload of trees. But how is that different from your day-to-day life? Well, you see, it's not at all. So all the circuits in the world are going to be built right here. I'm going to build, let's see. That's going to require a lot of these two. I'm going to need more of those. So more iron. That's probably way more iron than I needed. Yeah, not actually enough. Also requires circuits, which I don't have any of. So I'm going to borrow some from you guys. Thank you. Great. Okay. Those circuits are needed for other stuff. So 9. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Yeah, that should be great, actually. That should help me a lot. And I mean, it's going to take up a lot of space, but that's okay, too. It's also going to take up some power, but we have enough power. I'm not going to worry about it for now. We did research solar panels. As soon as we get circuits all bust and everything, we can also make solar panels, or make a thing that makes solar panels for us. The question is how I'm going to bust this properly. So first thing it needs to make is copper cable. And then it needs to make the circuit themselves. So we're going to push this back quite a ways, and it means the bus is going to take up another slot, so it means these need to go away too. Wherever that is, actually. No reason to disassemble that, because we're going to need that later. Yeah, all these trees, man. If I had robots, they would chop down these trees, but then they save the wood, and arguably that's worse, right? And I have 1,300 wood on me. Are you shitting me right now? Use it for fuel, I guess. That's all weird. At least the steel axe seems to be doing some good work here. I think we just clear off to the right here. That should do it. There is oil over there, but I don't think that's going to be enough to do anything with, so we're going to need to find some more oil deposits. And it'll start us off and at least give us some starting plastic, but it's not going to be too much. So I think we just train it to... Yeah, use trains to push it to another location. Okay, so... I think there should be a big enough area. I think so. I think that's a good start. Maybe that's not where we want that right now. I mean, do you see how fast we disassembled the stuff that we can place? That's great. Steel axes are where it's at. Okay, so. What I was going to do before was like copper. Yeah, do like an alternate every other. But maybe that's not good. Maybe what I need to do is have a whole bunch of things making copper. A whole bunch of things making circuits. How many do you think we need? We'll say 10? Maybe 10. 10's probably too much. But if they stop, they stop. Then I don't have to worry about it. So let's say one thing making copper per one thing making electric circuits. Might make it go a little slow, but having 10 means that doesn't matter too much. And we can make it so that the circuits go out from here. That'd be great. I also need more those. I'm almost out of transport belts too. Also almost out of plates. How does this happen? That's why I don't like hand building things. There we go. That's a little better. I am in fact almost out of plates. Okay, so said 10, right? Do I mean 10 assemblers altogether? Or 10 making copper cable and then 10 making electronic circuits. Maybe 10 making electronic circuits. Maybe we split them up this way. Because we go down the line. So we go down the line here. Let's say these are each going to make circuits. We'll put them in batches of 2. Or not circuits. These are all going to make copper wire. And then like behind it, it makes circuits. It's a little weird, but maybe. In which case, let's split it up a little bit more unevenly here. Yeah, like by 3. So split this out here like that. Split this out here like that. Oh, like that, I said. And then get rid of every other one. Then give me more room then. Here, I thought it was enough room, turned out not to be. Alright, then, excuse me, I was doing stuff here. That requires blue science, that does not, okay. Oh, I'm gonna need to make blue science, it's gonna have to happen. 8's almost like 10, right? Maybe we just stick with 8. Yeah, that should be fine. 8 should be good, right? And then behind it, you're going to be making electronic circuits. And those will filter up somehow, which I haven't figured out yet, but it's going to happen. We're going to need a lot of circuits, so I'm okay with doing it this way. I also need more inserters. If I can trade wood for inserters, that would be a great deal. I would take that deal. Those are inserters, but that's all I need for green science, so I don't want to take too much of that. These are inserters. Here we go. So why are these circuits here? These circuits were part of the idea, wasn't it? I think so. I'm going to take those inserters. Take some of these circuits. But I think the idea was that I would just have these to have them, but I didn't want to bust them for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. Why didn't I want to bust them? Oh, I don't even know anymore. Okay. Well, I don't need this anymore. Can I change this to be something else? I don't know what to change this to. I don't even know, man. But how about something weird? You want to do something weird? Let's do something weird. What if we went and moved these circuits over here so that this thing could make us splitters. Would that be weird? That'd probably be pretty weird. Is it okay if it's weird? Oh, you know what? This is not making us transport plates. Oh man. Okay, make us transports, man, because I need these. Like seriously, need these. Um, yeah, it might be pretty weird, but I think it's serviceable. Let's get rid of all this wood. So I don't need this wood. I don't even know why I have copper and iron ore on me. Why do I? What? Just gonna drop that off because I don't need that at all. There you go. Here, have some coal too because I don't need the coal either. There you go. It would be a little weird to do, but we have the space. I'm tempted to go ahead and do it. It's gonna mean spaghetti is all hell. I don't need to worry about it, right? So if we push this through like there, push this through like all the way over, doesn't quite work. If I break you out, okay, you're good. You're still getting power. You're still getting power. And kind of puts me in a weird spot. Then I put you there and move up, and then this guy's in the way. Yeah, and then you guys stop. That's not a good idea. There. Now you're all connected again. Sure, train. Sounds great. Then you come around. So I wanted to make these guys transport belts, right? Because that would make more sense. So get rid of you. You are no longer doing this. You are now making, yeah, underground belts. It's the easy one. No, actually, you have to make this splitter. But you're the wrong type. That's okay. I can switch you out for this one. And now you're the right type. Now you can go ahead and make splitters. You can make the regular transport underground things. There you go. Which you don't need that for at all. You don't need to move that at all. What you will be doing is, I need a long-handled inserter. Or, yeah, long-handled inserter. Push you over here. Basically, it'll grab every other one, I think. At least until the belt's full. And then push you down here. Now, you need to grab... Yeah, you need to grab transport belts. You also need to grab iron plates, if I remember correctly. Iron plates and transport belts, yes. For some reason this isn't powered, so now you are. I'll start making those, and that goes into a box somewhere, I guess, which means long-handled inserter. This spaghetti is fuck right now. Long-handled inserter right there. Okay. And then you are going to go ahead and grab, what do you need? You need iron belt. Yeah, okay, so here. That's not what I wanted. You grab that. Long-handled inserter. You grab yourself some iron plates whenever you need them. And the circuits are coming your way, dude. They're totally coming your way. So we're going to build this up. There. Build it up to go over here. You're in the wrong place, but everything still has power, so we're good. And you're going to get circuits there, and you're going to put them, your finished product, in a box right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and power you in possibly the worst way ever. Here. That's a wider area. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I didn't move out of the way, but nevertheless, all powered now. Okay, now we have ourselves a plan. It's a weird plan, but it works. So we don't need this at all then. That can go away. You can stop. You can stop. That wood and go right back in his box. Okay, so these circuits are needed now, so I need to go ahead and string this along. There you go. String these along. Change this progress over here. And you're going to change direction. You're going to start putting things over there. Sure, automated rail transport, why not? So that at least gets me circuits to where I need them. That works, right? Yes, okay. Now he's pulling stuff over there. You're making things happen. You're making things happen. You're making things happen there. Great, great. It's working. I'll go ahead and take those belts from you. Thank you very much. Do I need any more splitters? I am fine on splitters and underground belts for now. But it is making an infinite number of them over there for me later. So great. These are all making that for... Yeah, see, if I had belted the circuits earlier, it would just be pushing these guys in. Okay, well, whatever. Don't worry about it. So, okay, this side. Never forget what we're trying to do here. So, shift, is it shift right click? Yeah, shift right click, and then click, click, click. And click, 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 click. Okay. So for then this side, we want to make these all circuit creators. There we go. Okay, so I need copper and I need steel, right? Or not steel, iron. Iron. Copper and iron. Alright, that means we have to belt these things. Well, we have plenty of belts. For some reason, all down here. Move up there. There you go. 59 circuits in case we need them, but I don't think we will. Alright, so what I want to do here is to make it so that these guys, when they create copper wire, they push it up here. Make copper wire, push it down here. And when you guys make circuits, put it on the belt. Do we need one belt of these or two belts of these? Probably two belts, because we're going to need a lot of circuits. Oops, I just removed that. I did not mean to do that. There you go. Belt. Okay, and then when you guys are done, you're going to have to put these on belts. And I guess you just merge into the same belt and then we split that. It's probably the best way to do it. Making sure we have enough room to be able to see what we're doing. Leave the one lone tree there, you know, as an example of the others. Come over here, thank you. And you go ahead and put your finished circuits on this belt here. Which I guess doesn't even hurt to go ahead and just put that on the... Oh, I guess you're not sticking around. Go ahead and put that on the main bus already. Because nothing else is there right now, so it doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, we're going to need this here. So I think what happens... Yeah, that should make it happen. That should make it work. Sure, rail signals. I don't know what we're going to use those for, but why not? And then we put a splitter up here, and that's going to balance it for us. Maybe. I have no idea if that's going to work, but actually maybe we just move it a little bit further. Then we'll have two up there. Yeah, I have no idea if that's actually going to work. But okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Move you out of the way. Now, what about the actual like materials we need? Well, we need iron and we need copper. So we can get those over here pretty easily, I think. And the reason why I split these out the way I did makes it a little silly, actually, but... Alright, so we need to make these underground belts to make this happen. So then we split out the copper, like, here, and the iron down here. Let's put out the iron first. So first thing we gotta do is get rid of the space here. So I don't need that much room for the iron, right? Get rid of that. And probably 3 on each side. Okay, well this is actually the one I need to split out. Some of the steel down one. And then, so you go all the way up, you go all the way up. You just pass me. And then this actually splits out just fine where it is. And then we move the iron through here. And grab the iron from here. Oh, I'm in the way. Okay, that would make sense. And then make that happen. There, that should work. Though I did that wrong, didn't I? Totally did that wrong. Because that underground belt should be one space over. Still totally works though. And you should be able to grab everything you need from there. Okay. Copper we're going to do the same way, though we're going to need a hell of a lot more underground belts. Didn't even realize it was basically being too clever for my own good there. That's okay. We have something auto-creating them over here. It should be like a stack of 20 at least over there. How you doing? 23. I'll take it. You really mean that slow? Oh, I guess the transport belts. Yeah, this guy's taking them. I guess we can limit this to like 2 stacks there and do the same thing for this. Because what's the chances I'm going to need more than 100 at a time, right? And the belts over here, I only grab like a row at a time, so let's say that many. That should make it a little bit more often, I think. Still, 20 is nothing to sneeze at. I'll totally take it. Come down over here. Alright, do the same thing for the copper. Now, I think instead of taking 2 things off of it, yeah, I think what we'd do is wrap this, right? It's like do an underground belt right there, move it on the other side, move it up top. Yeah, that should work. Let's move it over here. Get rid of this, so then I can move this up to where it needs to be. Which means this needs to be a full belt the whole time, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be an issue. Okay, turn over here, and then you're going to go... You can't go underground from where you are. I positioned it wrong. Needs to be 1 more over. Yep. Move 2 steps. 1, 2. Yeah, that should work. Excuse me? Oh, you're in the way. There we go. Now you go ahead and do an underground belt there. Belt, 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 belt. And that's the end of the line. So you're going to pick up. Oh, you pick up from there. Oh, man. I keep deleting the wrong thing. You. That. You. There. 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 And there. Alright, now do the same thing for copper. So we're going to move out from this side. We don't even need to do that, right? We just pull it down from here. That'd totally work. We have all the space. Be silly not to. Okay, we'll do it the easy way then. Rather than doing it full underground belt style, which might actually use up all my underground belts right now. Dude, stop. Put it in the middle. There you go. Okay, so we need copper, which is all the way over there. So, move 3 out. And then this is the one I want. Alright, so copper plates are coming over this way. And the rest of these are underground. And you there. And then, of course, balance it out, because why wouldn't you? There you go. Okay, so that'll make electronic circuits as soon as we power it. And I'm going to make the do powered things because I think they're better. So what do these require? Steel and copper. 2 each. All right, we can do that. All right, so if I put you like right here, that doesn't quite power all everything we want. I guess here is fine. Put you on top for each of these. Yeah, I mean, not ideal for any of this, really. Okay, and then like up top here, that kind of works. Sure. Kind of just in the middle, just take it out. All right. Sure. And then, yeah, up here. That's still less than we would have done otherwise, so still pretty good. And then then you. Okay, that works. We need to connect it, of course, to the rest of the power grid, which I guess... Oh man, that is actually a little too far, isn't it? To use with these, yes. So is it steel and then copper? And let's see what the big electric pole does. I think that lets us go farther. So then we could actually like bridge this gap. So when I put you here, then I go across over here. Hell yeah, there you go. Okay. So now we're making lots of electric circuits. These should be auto balanced, I think. That can work. Yeah, that totally works. In fact, I can make... So let's see, we have 8 of these. 4 on this side, 4 on the other side, yeah. We can make it 5. Use up a little bit more of this iron and copper if we wanted to. But 10, I mean, is what I actually mean there. Alright, let's bust this up. Let's do this. Bust the whole thing. All the way up. There we go. I guess I might as well just dry this down. No harm in that. There you go. Okay, next up. So I want to make electric poles. Maybe some big electric poles too. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, get rid of all these trees. I don't need any of these. Thank you. Okay. So I need copper and I need steel, right? Copper for the wiring, steel to actually hold it in place. Okay. Well, I need assemblers, what I actually need. Should make something that makes assemblers for me. Can I do that? I can totally do that, right? Alright, so we just need lots of gears. We need plates. We can bring over the plates, and the plates can make gears, and the extra plates can go... Yeah, the extra plates can go to making gears. Electronic circuit, no problem. And then more gears. So lots of gears, lots of plates, lots of circuits. We can do that. Yeah, let's make some that makes assemblers for me so I don't have to make them. That sounds like a great idea. I won't let the circuits build up, unfortunately, but that's okay. Circuits are building up already, though. That's pretty impressive. Let's see. Sure, explosives. That sounds like fun. Alright, so this is building me the assemblers. I'm going to need... Should probably use blue assemblers for everything from now on, right? No reason not to do that. I guess I use a little bit more power, but that's okay. So, I need gears. And then I need an assembler that makes an assembler. Which is here. Oh, I need to make the first assembler plate first. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, that needs gears and then iron plates. And then electric. Okay, then the third assembler. That makes the actual assembler I want. Then I guess later on when we get the level 3 assembler, we just add it here. Maybe? That probably requires like some super processing unit that I don't have yet, so maybe that won't actually work, but it's worth a shot. Just making sure I'm not missing anything, but I don't think I am. So yeah, gears and plates. Gears, plates, circuits. So I definitely need circuits on this side. Oh, I need circuits on this side too. Okay. Oh, this needs a gear too, doesn't it? Okay, so we can make another thing over here that makes gears specifically for this guy. Then you feed into here, you feed into here, and you feed into here. And that makes this happen, which I guess will require a long-armed assembler to pull off. Yeah, because we're going to make the iron come in on this side. And all these things need iron. All these things need circuits. Well, at least these two need circuits. Because I could just pull in the circuits on this side and then dump these out in a box over here. That would work. Yeah. Give me a long-armed assembler, two of them. Uno, dos. And then you're going to go ahead and pull in the circuits. Okay. Let's do the circuits first then. That's going to be iron. Tular. There you go. And this is going to be circuits. Long-armed goes there. Okay. So I might as well split the circuits here. There you go. Then auto balance. And there you go. Circuits. And then you're going to need iron. Well, the best way to get to iron is through here, I guess. So we'll just cut right through these all. Not steel, iron. Yeah, that's what I want. And then you go ahead and grab you. Get rid of you so you don't accidentally come through with the rest of the trash. And then I guess just wind your way up here. There you go. Okay, so that should make assemblers for me. Go ahead and power all this. As you will. Hello? Sure, plastics, that sounds good. And then of course you need to actually connect it to the rest of the power grid, like so. And then make sure you actually make it contiguous. Oh, I'm out of underground assemblers. Oh, that was fast. 23 just doesn't go as fast as you want it to, or it doesn't go as slowly as you want it to. Alright, my assemblers over here somewhere, or yeah, here we go. That's what I wanted. 50 of them, great. Do you have 50 in here too? You do. I'll totally take those. And even another 50 over here I can grab? Well, sure, why not? Alright, great. It's nice when your assemblers are working for you. They all should be, right? Oh man, iron is already starting to feel the hit. That's fair, I suppose. Okay, so underground belts. Here and here, here and here, here and here, here and here. And of course I got auto balance. There. There we go. Okay, it's already starting to make assemblers for me. I already made 5. I probably don't need to do that forever. Probably do like 3 stacks. It's probably overkill. It probably is actually overkill. Let's just do 2 stacks. Because I think they stacked to 20. They might have been stacked to 50. I mean, the 100 assemblers, that'd be pretty nuts. Alright, so now what? I want to make these, right? The medium electric poles, so I can start putting those everywhere instead of these crappy ones. That'd be great. Sure, I'd like that. Okay, so steel and copper. And put down... And we only need the 1 assembler, right? Doesn't have any secondary components, does it? No? Steel plate, copper plate. That's all I need. Okay, well then, let's go ahead and try to pull them in both at the same time. On the same belt. Let's pull you over here. We don't actually need to push you out that far, but what do you require? You require also steel and copper. So we do the same thing. Put them both like right there. So I want to do is pull these guys, pull steel and copper onto the same belt, and then split that belt. Will that work? I don't know if that's going to work. That's what I want to do, but I don't know if it's possible. Try to do, you know, some simple tricks to keep my brain occupied. Okay, so I need the copper from over here. I need the steel from over here. So I can cut through easy, right? But the thing is, I don't want to have to do it twice. I want to just split it and be done. Which means I want to go down this row. All right, well, I can grab the steel from any point. Let's grab the steel from, say, here. No harm in that, I think. Okay, so here's my steel. I want to grab you there. Pull this over. Okay, and then, of course, do underground belts for this part. So the bus keeps chugging away. And, of course, auto balance. A little too far away. There we go. Okay, next I need copper. Let's pull copper from, let's say, top side. And push you up. Okay, there's my copper. Okay, and pull you over here. Maybe too far. Yeah, that was actually totally fine. Okay. Then, of course, let the bus continue on its merry way unimpeded. There you go. And then, of course, auto balance. Okay. Now, what I want to do is combine these on the same belt going this way. Then I want to split the belt and then have it continue. But I think what's going to happen is if I put them on either side, I think what's going to happen is it's going to make it so that it separates out copper on the north belt. It's going to basically split it out again. I don't know if that's true, though. So let's try it. Yeah, then you come down here. Right, so this needs to be one more over, so this doesn't automatically go do anything weird. Oh no, it totally worked. It totally worked. Okay, good. Good. I was worried there, but it totally unnecessary to be worried. Okay, give me like 5 of those. That should be the last ones I build ever. And then we're going to go ahead and just put those in boxes over here. Steel boxes, sure, why not? And then if I put a power thing right here, that should power everything, right? Yes, it does. That's why those are so wonderful. Maybe a little slow. Maybe what I want to do is fast inserters. Do that instead. That looks a lot better. Okay. The depository can be slow because it's not going to be too much of an issue. Still takes a while to cook these. All right. So while that's building, let's go ahead and extend the main bus up. I feel much better about the way things are handled now that the bus has a bunch of stuff on it. All right, we're gonna make we're gonna make the steel smelters, huh? Steel plates and stone bricks. Steel plates and stone bricks. Okay. Let's extend the main bus first, because we're gonna need to do that. Because we're gonna need the room. Excuse me. Let's push this up. Keep going. I don't know how far we need it, but probably quite a ways. We're always going to need more room, right? I don't know. Eventually, we're going to get to a point where it's just going to be enough. Okay, well, we're in the forest now. Right. This is the other side. We knew this was happening. We knew this was going to happen. Because when we looked at the map, we knew we were surrounded. So this is the other side of the forest break. That's going to happen. Okay, get rid of this. Oh, there we go. This might actually eat up all of my transport belts. Would be also kind of funny. Because I have a ton of them. Yeah, this is definitely going to eat all my transport belts, but that's okay. So why we have an assembler making them. Yep, there we go. As predicted. Transport belts down here somewhere. We're also going to make blue science eventually. It's going to have to happen. Oh man, look at that. Iron is actually hurting right now. What can we do to help iron? Not build so much crap on this side, maybe? I mean, that's definitely a thing, but look at that. Copper's also starting to hurt a little bit because we're building so many circuits. What can we do to help? What can we do to help? I mean, iron, it's doing its best, man. Everything's burning. Everything's trying. But the thing is, it's just not enough. So what we actually can do is start building those smelters, right? I can build 32 of them right now with what I have on me. I think the device over here, is it still making... I think it's not making iron plates anymore. No, not iron plates, but stone bricks. Did I actually meant to say there? Wow, how do you confuse stone bricks with iron plates? I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, these, when I start replacing these, should move faster and be better at making, using the coal, too. I just replace these as we go down the line. That should help. Fortunately, they take up the same amount of space. Okay, just wait until you see the 2 marker and then replace it. You do the same thing on the copper side as well. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do the copper side then. That will definitely help. It'll burn through the ore a lot faster, but that's kind of what we need right now. Arguably, I should do this with steel too, but I need a bunch more stone bricks. Is there a better way to do this? I don't know. I don't know if there's a better way. What I was going to do was automate the creation of these, but turns out they don't take too long to make, and they're only really like a one-off. Probably only want to automate the things that are going to be... you're going to want a lot of... Like, we're going to want a lot of... Oh, I guess we're done. We want a lot of transport belts. That's why I did that. But we're probably only need a certain number. I don't know. We definitely need a lot more. We're gonna need a lot more stone bricks. So why don't we go ahead and create some stone bricks? So they set up 2 smelters, not too much. But sure, let's go ahead and set up like 2 smelters right here. Then your job is to make stone bricks. And I totally spaced you guys wrong, but that's okay. That is your entire job. I don't even know why I'm going out this way. And we're going to need coal for that too, but that's okay. So we have coal on the bus. That's why we have coal on the bus. And again, we're going to do the same way we did the copper and steel here. Is we're going to break it out and then make them join up again. Actually need to move one up. Okay, so you have coal coming in this side. And then we're going to have... I mean, really, why even bother with this yet? So I can break this up appropriately, I guess. So I need to think about this. Hold up. I need to do this correctly the first time so I don't need to worry about it for the next time. Okay, so that's done there. Then I can split you right here. And I'll need to split you there, right? And split you there? No. No, that's wrong. Need to pull down one more. Right there. That's what I need for the splitter to work. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then you both come in on this same train. And then you just put stuff in a box, I guess. Sure, iron chest is good enough. You go ahead and put your stuff in a box there, and then when you take out stuff, I guess it'll come up a separate thing here. Okay, how about instead you put it in a box here. You grab the stuff off the treadmill, and then a long handle inserter grabs the stuff, puts it in that box. Okay, go ahead and power that for me, please. Oh, ha. Power's not actually connected to anything. That would help. There we go. Those two might be served better with fast inserters, actually. Let's go and do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, plastics are done. I would love to advance oil processing. What do I need for Science Pack 3? I don't remember. Sure, give me advanced circuits. So we need advanced Science Pack 3. Oh, okay, we need oil. We need oil. It's the only way that's going to happen. Okay. Well, that's going to be a thing, I guess. Okay, with the steel up here. I know we have more room to grow, but I'm going to worry about that later. And maybe the only reason why we saw a huge push in the way iron was done was because we pushed up the transport belt so high, the bus so high. Maybe. That's going to get us 200 bricks soonish. We'd split up the steel and then automate it, but I don't know. Okay, you want some iron? Or some coal, rather? And some... There we go. Coal, stone, good. I limit the number... Oh no, I should totally limit you. And I should totally limit you to probably about there. No reason to fill it up. That'd be pretty silly. I limited you, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. It turns out it does stack to 50. So, you know what? Actually, I don't need 50 of them. I think we're totally fine with what we have right now. We're good. Okay, you're making circuits like mad, which is good to know. For some reason, this is already blocked up. How does that happen? Don't know how that happens. Did I not put a... No, I put a balancer there. So I guess I'll put another balancer like here. It'll make it harder for these to come in, but... Maybe put it in the middle? I don't know how to make this work so it's optimal. I say just leave it. Steel's being weird, though. Why is this one thing being fed off? And why isn't it balancing properly? That is strange. Did I screw up one of my balancers? It really doesn't look like it, but how about we go ahead and say, like... And we're going to have to do this pretty far back. Yeah, I mean, that looks right to me, but... Okay, here, how about this? Here, we'll go ahead and rebalance the whole line. That should theoretically work. Yeah, I have no idea if that's going to work or not. It doesn't look like it, because it keeps it on the same side on two different belts. So if the one side's backed up, it's just backed up forever unless you can re-loop it. And if I want to re-loop these, that's going to be super tricky to do. I could do it. You want to do it? Fortunately, moving on the belt's not what I want to do right now. Sure, we can do it. It doesn't hurt. Let's go ahead and do it like right here. And then it'll refocus. It's kind of weird, but... Yeah, for some reason they're not coming in regularly anymore. I don't know why. Electric engine, sure, go for it. I need those to make bots. Oh, because the iron's not coming in as fast. Oh no, it should still be totally fine. Yeah, that's still taking enough to make steel on all sides. Though, of course, I need these smelters to all be upgraded to the steel ones. We're not getting enough copper. Oh, or we actually starting to run out low on mining facility. That could be a thing. Mining facility is only made up of 6 little guys, so maybe. I didn't realize copper was actually that low. Alright, well, what we can do is make another 3 there. And really, I can go grab some more iron. And what else do I need for that? Yeah, mostly just iron. Okay. Grab some more iron. Yeah, iron looks like it picked back up, so it might totally have been just because I moved the transport belt down another couple notches, so the backup went away. But copper is definitely hurting. So, woke us up to the copper menace. That's good to know. So coming over here, and this is a big-ish patch. It's just not cleared away very optimally. No big deal. We can totally make this work for us. These guys are also not spaced optimally either. There's a lot of overlap. That's okay, but it means it'll run out of the patch faster. And this goes off into a little weird shape, doesn't it? Okay. Doable, doable. And everyone's bad at Factorio. Dreeblitz, if you're still with me. Everyone's bad at Factorio at first. Everybody. It's like Dwarf Fortress. It takes a while to learn. It takes a while to learn the structure, the mechanics. And mainly what helps me is if you go look at people who are really good at Factorio. That is not me. There's one guy who did a 2-hour run of Factorio from beginning to end. It's actually fascinating to watch. I think his name's Anti-Elites. I think that's right. He spells it a little bit weird, but I actually don't remember exactly how he spells it. But Anti-Elites is totally the guy you want to see for basically how to optimize your Factorio play. He is wondrous at the game. But watching him, I learned so much. An incredible amount. Yeah, to go watch people who are good at the game, and then you will get good at the game. It will happen. But it always starts off slow, man. It always starts off real slow. And the trouble I get into, and I'm doing it right now, is I get worried about optimizing. And optimizing isn't really, it's kind of the name of the game. It's about making the best factory you can with the materials on board. This is probably not optimal way to do this, but I'll do it anyway. String up some power, and now I'm out of power poles already. And we'll see a small bump in copper production because of this, but only a small bump. I need to go all the way across the base to get me some power poles. All the way across. All the way across. Holy shit, where is this thing? Here we go. I will take those 3 and you can start building stuff again. Yeah, copper looks like it's in a bad shape, but it's not actually that terrible. Okay, this is a little bad. Here, what we'll do is we'll push this down this way, and that'll do nothing because that's the wrong way. Yep, that's not going to do me any good whatsoever. I would need to build over from the right. I don't know how to do that with stuff in the way. And I have no idea. I have no idea. How am I going to optimize that? Look at this. This is awful. It's trying its best here. That's only going to take it so far. Shazbot. It means the top side probably isn't getting enough copper ore, huh? That is in fact what's happened. Okay. It'll start getting a little bit more copper ore. We apparently ran ahead of it. But still, that's not as much as I want it to. The problem is when you upgrade these smelters to be the faster kind, that means that you're going to get less ore going to the top of the queue. And this can't stand, right? Yeah, this has got to be rebalanced. Oh, I see. Because it's dumping on this side, this splitter is now giving me the wrong reaction. I want it to move this way and filter me that way, I think. Okay, and then you guys are out of power, so I can go ahead and fill you guys in here. Fill you guys in here. Okay. Rockets? I mean, sure, but I'd rather have automobiles. We haven't made any engines either. I should totally make engines. Okay, so copper is in a better state. Not ideal. It's not exactly a packed belt or anything, but better. Maybe it'll get to be a packed belt. Iron is doing fine. Iron is totally fine. Okay, here we go. Follow the copper along here. Okay, this should definitely make it so each one of these will be able to grab something, and that should make... Yeah, copper production is already starting to pick up. There we go. That's all we had to do. That's all we had to do is just add some more mining belts. Mining belts? Really? That's what you're going for? Yes, that's what I'm going for. All we had to do is add some more mining to the process, and there we go. It just barely makes it. And now it's actually not making it again. So what made that first batch so special? Oh, because it was a backlog. Yeah, there was a backlog. Now it's not using these last two smelters. That is an issue. Okay. So it didn't quite do it. Closer, though. Look at that. Almost a packed belt. We just need to make this belt super packed. How do we do that? We add more mining, I think. It's the only thing to do, right? So let's do that. Let's add, say, 2 more. And we can put one right here. We're going to need to power it, of course. And I guess if we're going to power it, I'll also move it over here. And then, yeah, that powers it. And then we can move this over like so. And then make one more over here like so. And of course that needs to be powered as well. I didn't actually put the power pole down. There we go. Is 2 going to do it? 2's probably not going to do it. I probably need to add like one more right here maybe. So I need to move the power out of the way. That's still maintaining power somehow. So let's optimize this a little bit. This is not exactly optimal, but here. So we'll put you 2 spaces away, and then you're working on slightly different patches, and maybe that'll work. Oh, you're out of power. There you go. I mean, don't look at the power lines, man. It's all messy. Maybe put one more here. Need to move the one more space over, which of course is covered by trees. Trees have been the bane of my existence. Alright, and then of course you need power, so go ahead and take that. And then, oops, not the right way. There we go. I don't know if that's going to do it or not. It might. We definitely got it packed on one side, and then this makes it a little bit more even. Not totally packed, but getting there. Getting there. Okay, now this should totally make it work, right? Okay, the iron's doing fine. It's not fantastic, but it is compressed on both sides, so that's good. It's getting there. We'll just follow us along. Take a glass of water, drink of water, one of those. Yeah, there we go. Now we got this all packed in. Copper's starting to make me believe again. Okay, good. Good. I'm going to go ahead and make 5 more steel furnaces since I have the stuff. Why not? You guys are stuck. That's actually totally expected. Alright, I should be making tons more furnaces. Alright. Where are the I mean, the stone bricks are all the way on the other side of the freaking map, aren't they? Fine, we'll go all the way to the other side of the freaking map. Pick up. As soon as I get a flamethrower, man, these trees are going to rue the day. Alright, I need all these. And I need a bunch of steel. Alright, 39. That should be good for a few dozen anyway. By a few dozen, I mean... I don't know what I mean by that. What do you mean by 39 should be good for a few dozen? 39, I guess, is technically 3 dozen, right? So, I guess that's what I mean. Oh, what is this? Electric furnace, which requires an advanced circuit. So we need to make advanced circuits, so we definitely need to do oil. Oil is tricky. I will not deny this. Oil is definitely tricky. Let's finish up fixing our iron production. Forced to go mucking about with steel. Okay, so copper does its thing. Iron does its thing. Okay, that's both sides of this all taken care of. Now, of course, iron needs to catch up. So let's make sure iron catches up. All these guys get upgraded. I'm not going to worry about electric smelters for a little while because they're complicated and they add more space. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, but these guys should be pushing... What happened here? Oh, these guys are not working because this is packed to the gills right now. Okay, that's fair. Iron is kind of packed to the gills right now. I'm not going to worry about that. Copper should be totally active all the way up to the top. And it is, and it's backing up. So we have copper production 4 days. That's good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and speed up steel production and see what happens. Could be horrible. Could be okay. Okay. You come in over here. It could actually totally throw off our supply chain, and I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could totally throw us off, but it might be alright. Only way to tell is to try. Tick over. And tick. Okay, so steel should be going a little bit faster theoretically. Not that we need it to go all that much faster, but now this is unbalanced. How does that... I'm going to hurt somebody. I don't know who. I don't know when. I don't know where. But I'm going to hurt somebody. I guess it doesn't matter too much, right? It's already filling up. It doesn't actually matter. Okay, so we need to make lots of pump jacks. I'm not going to make those by hand. That is crazy talk. Why would I make something by hand? What century do you think this is? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to make an assembler to do this for us. We're also going to take off some of these assemblers because I have only 3 in my inventory right now. So, sure, those 16, those are now mine. Okay, I also need more underground belts. Probably not so many splitters, but I'm using underground belts like crazy. Where is... There it is. Underground belts. I will take 50 of those off your hands. And I'm not going to leave splitters the way they are. I need more transport belts for sure. There you go. Okay, these guys should be working a little bit better anyway. I could replace the thing making our bricks. What else do I need bricks for? I don't know. Oh man, fucking flamethrower. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a flamethrower. But first we need pump jacks, right? First we need pump jacks. So what do we need to make pump jacks? So pump jacks are electronic circuit, pipe, iron gear, steel plate. So we need iron, we need electronic circuits, and we need steel as far as the raw materials on the bus go. All right, let's do it. We have plenty of room up here. I'm going to go and extend this up a little bit. Because we're going to need all... We're not going to need all this room, but we're going to need at least some of this room. So steel goes up. And we push this farther, but I'm not going to worry about it yet. Stone goes up. We do not need copper for pump jacks, correct? Correct. Okay, good. That makes things a little easier, maybe. Probably just one assembler making pump jacks, because I don't think we need to worry I don't think we need to make too many of them. We need like at least a stack of pump jacks, but so they're gonna dump inside of a box somewhere. Steel chest, sure, why not? And then, okay, so this is making pump jacks, right? Pump jacks are, where the hell did pump jacks go? There. Okay, pump jacks require steel, pipe, and gear. So pipes and gears, we need to make an assembler for. So we do like that maybe? So you need to make pipes. Or you can make gears, sure, why not? You make gears and you make pipes. And then we're gonna just transfer that straight in to here. And then you need steel and circuits. Okay, so how are we going to do this? So we want iron to come to these two guys. But it doesn't need to come here, right? It does not need to come there directly. So this just needs to have steel and circuits on it. We can do that. We've done it before. Done in this episode, this thing before. So the stream, that's what I'm talking about. So circuits, definitely want to do that. Probably don't want to actually do that right here, huh? That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. We want to do it below so that we can make this go up. So I guess I'm working my way to steel. That's why I'm doing this. All right, sure. We can do that. We can do steel first. So steel. Sometimes you got to catch up with your brain, you know? Your brain's moving faster than you are. Happens occasionally. It's okay. Okay, so steel goes up that way. Go ahead and just let these go through. There you go. And then circuits. So we just really need to just break off right here, right? I mean, I just need the circuit. Yeah, no harm in it. Let's do it. And then you come around this way. Oh. There we go. Okay, so that probably needs a fast inserter to make sure that the pump jack gets all the pieces he needs immediately. Okay, so now we need to make sure that these guys get their iron. So let's make the iron come down this way, I guess. And then I guess we'll make it go underground here. And then push this through here. Okay, so now you go ahead and you push that in. Push that in. Okay, so now there we go. Alright, so now we need to work our way towards the iron, which is all the way in here. There we go. Iron, and then grab you. And pull you over here. Okay. That's all set up. It's all ready to go. Let's go ahead and power it. I'm going to take at least 2 of these, it looks like. Shazbot. I was hoping... Looks like it's going to take 3 because that guy's off on his own little world and I can't get to him from here. Not the way this is all set up. Yeah, that sucks. But tell you what. We do this. It looks a little funky. That's okay. It can be a little funky. Okay. Then underground belts for you guys. So the bus can continue unimpeded. And we should probably do splitters here so that it balances. There we go. And then balance you. Okay. This takes a long time to cook, doesn't it? Yeah, this is why I'm not making it on my own. Okay, so how much oil do we have? We have an oil patch over here according to the map. I don't see it though. Where are you? Supposing I'm standing right on top of it. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. This is it, huh? 4 tiny little patches that have crap yields. 95% is not great. 86, 85. That's pretty terrible. And there's only 4 of them. That's not going to cut it. We need like at least 20. So is there anything else on the map? So there's those. Nothing down south. Oh, hello. Got a whole patch over there. All right, that's good. But it does mean we're going to have to train. We're going to have to use a train. That's great, though, because I love using trains. Trains are fantastic. All right, let's do the train. I'm going to need to build a lot of track for this to work, but I'm not going to build it myself because, again, we live in the world of automation. So let's automate the building of the track. What does track require? Track requires stone, iron, stick, steel plate. Well, this is why we're busting the stone, right? Okay. So I think that'll, again, only require... Oh, wait. So I think it'll only require one, but it's not, is it? Because iron sticks is not something I'm bussing. So you're going to make iron sticks. You're going to move that down here. And then we're going to put that in a box like we always do. Once we're done. Okay, sure. Concrete. Why not? I have no idea if we're actually ever going to use that, but why not? You know, might as well just go and power this right now. And give me one of the big power poles. Right there. There we go. Okay, so what do we need for this? We need stone, we need iron, we need steel. Well, stone and iron can go on the same thing here. We're going to do the same thing we did down there. Put them on the same thing. Iron is a thing by itself, so let's not even worry about that right now. So steel and stone. And I guess we just go ahead and count off here. So 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, and we can get the stone already. Alright, so stone notch. And then go ahead and split this for me. There you go. Am I starting to run out of transport belts already? It's possible. It's possible. I mean, I'll get a little bit of leeway because I'm taking away transport belts too, but that's only going to help me a little ways. Might as well go ahead and grab the steel from here. Okay, and then one more down. And go ahead and grab this. Okay. And then go ahead and put the bus back in operation there. And then I need iron, right? So iron comes in. Looks like we can do it right on the top here. That's where I want the iron to come in at. So take the stuff away around it. There we go. One more down. And then pull this off here. So it should be rebalancing too. That'd probably be a good idea. Okay, so there's the iron. There's our steel. There's our stone. I'm going to go ahead and move this steel up and around. It looks a little odd, but it's how this is supposed to work, I swear. And then move this, sure, up this way. Okay, so that should create a bunch of these for me. Oh, I totally messed that up. Put this in the wrong place. There we go. That totally works. Okay, good. So that'll make a bunch of track for me. And I need to make cargo wagon. Oh, I need to make engines. I need to make tons and tons of engines. Okay, well, good to know. All right. So go ahead and continue the bus so we do not interrupt the flow. And I suppose I need more transport belts. So engines are going to be a thing, huh? Okay. I mean, I knew they were going to be a thing. I didn't internalize it, I suppose. Okay, so transport's over here, right? Lots of pipe. Yeah, there we go. Transport. There we go. Take those 4 off your hands. I need more underground belts because I'm using them like crazy. You know what? I'll go and take all those. What the hell? Fill them up at your leisure. And splitters, I kind of need like half, maybe. Not even a full half stack. Okay. All right, now let's automate some engine production. Suppose we might as well put in two engine producers. Oh wait, hold up. That's disturbing to me. This is not making enough steel. There's not enough iron coming down this path. These guys are taking it too fast. Yep, I need more iron down this path. Well, I mean, the easiest thing to do would be to split it off from here and pipe it through this way. Get rid of this underground pipe here. And then, yeah, then they'll work on that. And then pipe it down here. That'd be the best way to do it. Keep our steel production up, because otherwise it'd be really bad to make all our steel disappear, right? So get this all out of my way. This takes priority definitely before any engine production, because we need steel to make engines. So it all ties together. So we'll reverse the flow here. Oh wait, though, we won't have any coal. I'll just split off the coal again, huh? We're splitting off this coal like 6 different ways from Sunday. I can split the coal again here, loop it all the way around. It looks ridiculous that way, though. But what else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's dumb, but I gotta do it. The other way, before we do that, the other way to do it is there is a coal deposit south. How far is it? It's not that far, I don't think. Where is this thing? The hell is the coal? Oh, it's way the hell over here. Not wild about that. Could do it. It is a pretty big coal patch, isn't it? It's fairly sizable. It is piping in the right direction. I suppose we could do it. It's about the same amount of, it's probably the same amount of transport belts used. So I'm not sure it's actually saving us anything. But sure, what the hell. What the hell. Okay, string that along. And of course we're going to need power. Go and power that up. Power that up, I said. There you go. Okay, here we go. Of course, we got to fight our way through the trees again. That is going to be a thing. I also need to go north-ish. Where do I need to go with this? North-ish, definitely. Need to turn about here to go up. How am I going to know that? I don't know, man. Just one of those things you got to memorize, I guess. Okay, well, don't memorize it for very long, I suppose. Just work our way through here. Hold it down, just let it go through. Hit anything that gets in your way. The turn's going to be the tough part, but it shouldn't be too tough. Okay, so right about here, I guess we go to turn. Oh, I need to zoom in. I can't see. Where's the damn? Sure, I guess that works. Can't tell until we take care of this tree. See if it worked. I can't tell if it worked because it's in the shadow. But I'm mousing over it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, mousing over it totally makes it appear in the far right window, so we're totally fine. Okay. Just cut down all these trees that are in my way. There we go. Because you guys aren't coal, and so therefore you're useless to me. I don't know, maybe that was a little less transport belts than it would have been the other way around. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so now we just need to move the steel, or sorry, the iron, not steel yet, onto this belt going this way. So the iron needs to move like right here. So we need to make this work somehow. It's like the same way, right? It just looks a little weirder going up instead of sideways, but that's what we need to do right there. That's what I want to do. So move that back into place, please. There we go. And move the splitter. Good. And then the belt just keeps on chugging along. We do have stuff down the line that actually needs it. Okay. So that's where the iron's coming from. Okay, so that'll pick it up. That'll start making more steel again. Everything's safe. Ish. What was I doing? Engines. I was making engines. Let's go ahead and make some engines. That's the only way we're going to get oil to anywhere we want it to be. Yeah, okay. How many of these do I have? Oh, that's probably... I probably need that many. 60 sounds about right. How do I need this? Probably all of it. But let's not be silly. Let's say that much. Okay, let's build up this a little bit more because we're going to need the space. And I've totally forgotten what's inside of an engine. I think it's steel pipes and something else. I don't remember what else. What do we need for engines? Engines we need... Here's engines. Steel pipe gears. Okay, so lots of iron and then gears, and then we're set. If we put iron and steel on the same track, will that work? No, because we need like 3 times more iron than we need steel. So no, that won't work. Okay, okay, that's fine. So down this line, we go and push. Let's say that's our engine production. We need like gears on this hand, pipes on this hand. I don't know why I'm calling hands now. They're hands now, okay? Let's accept it. They're hands down. Those big engines. So you go in there, you go in there. Might as well line them up. And then when you're done with those, for now, I want you to go ahead and put them in a box. Later on, we're going to have them shipped someplace else, but for now, go ahead and just put them in a box. Like so. And then, so we're going to need, what do you need? You need steel. So then you're going to have to grab the steel off of a belt coming this direction. You guys have to grab the iron coming from this direction, which we have an iron right here. Can I just divert this, or would that be silly? I don't know. Silly is relative. It's kind of silly to have the thing coming through here too, but what the hell? We're going to do it anyway. Okay, so that's the iron production that we need. And you come in right through here. And then go ahead and belt the rest. Underground belts for you all. Chicken in every pot. Corn for every something or other. Okay, so you go ahead and give me steel like mad. Actually, it's not going to be like mad because I forgot these engines produce super slow. Oh, steel. Steel, steel, steel. I need steel. What am I doing? Down one. But I don't know about making more than one of these since it requires so many other components. So I think just go ahead and do that. And then go ahead and power this as much as you can. Put there, there, and there. And of course, connect to power. Go and do your thing. Okay. Now we're going to have a hell of a long way to go to get this oil in the right place. Oh, I need to make sure the bus is actually contiguous. There you go. There. Not there. There. And there. Okay. Alright, we're practically up at the top. And we still haven't done oil production yet. Holy shit. We need to do oil, though, because we need the oil for everything that's good and pure in the world. Oil always looks messy whenever I do it, but I mean, everything's looking messy right now, so why break with a perfectly good theme we have going on here? Sure, let's just, do what we can. Okay, that's as far as that's going to go, and I'm out of transport belts already. All right, let's look at our map again. So I want to go to the far side there. I probably should set up a radar station there so I know what's around there, and then I guess I don't need a radar station here because that's just an ocean. Ocean in that general direction. Fortunately, no ocean up above for the foreseeable future, so that's good. But a secondary radar station might not be a bad idea. Fortunately, our pollution isn't going too far. Not that the biters are going to attack us anyway. But no oil down that way. I'm going to need more than this, though. I mean, that's going to help. But that's a bare start. That's not even a real start. So how's this train going to go? I guess if our oil production is a little bit north of me in this big forested area, which is going to suck, but there you go. It's going to suck, and I'm going to clean it all out by hand. Okay. I guess it could be like a 2-point rail system. What I really want to do, though, is find another thing of oil. If I can get 3 patches of oil, well, 2 that are about that size, that would help out a lot. But nowhere north that I can tell. I guess what I should do, let's go on an exploration mission. So what I'm going to do is set up a bunch of solar panels, which I need a lot more circuits and copper. Circuits, copper, steel. I have a bunch of circuits on me. I guess because I don't have enough copper on me. So here, take a bunch of copper. And now I can make 41 of these. That's not a whole lot, but it'll do. And then I need to make radar, which requires electronic circuit and iron plates. So take these iron plates, take these circuits, and give me like 5 radar stations. Seems like we need a lot more solar panels, which I guess we should start automating, right? Let's do that before we do anything else. But then we'll go on an exploration mission and see if we can map out the rest of the world. Means basically just putting out radar stations kind of in a straight line. I mean, we can do like a parabolic, maybe not a parabolic path, but circular path? Circular paths probably make sense, right? They'll make it a huge area that our radar will explore for us. And hopefully we'll find another patch. Maybe we'll even just come across it. That could happen too. The biters being passive means they won't attack our station, so we don't even need to protect them. We just need to set up power so they actually operate. And if they only operate during the day, that's okay too, because, haha, remember, this was 2 weeks ago, but I did set it up so that it is always daytime. That is why it hasn't turned to night right now, because I use mod tools. Or actually the console. Okay, so this should set up our our solar panel production, and sure, go and investigate lasers. So you're gonna make solar panels for me. That takes circuits, copper, steel. Which I can't place all on the same bus, but what I could do is just go ahead and make 3 all line up, I guess. And then dump it to a box. Oh, except it's currently building off these right now. Okay, stop building those. You're going to make 24, huh? I don't know if I believe you. Plus, you're going to do it a lot slower than I will. So how about we just decrease that by like... There, you're going to make 3 more. And I'll be satisfied with that. Means we're going to have to wait for those. But that's okay. So you need circuit, you need iron. No, not iron. Copper. And steel. So circuit first, because that's easiest. I'm going to go and pull it from down here because we're going to need the extra space. Are you serious? Now I only have 1 transport belt? How did that even happen? How did that even happen? What uses transport belts? I know solar panels don't use transport belts. What happened? It's okay. There's a reason why we have these set up. to be made automatically so that I don't have to worry about making them myself. I'm also like almost full up on stuff just because of all the wood. Here, you can take all this wood off my hands. I don't want it. Same with the coal, which I guess we can put here. I definitely don't need the stone, which I guess we can also put there. And I really don't need these, or the copper ore. Yeah, that's fine for now. Getting back is going to be a chore unless I go out and walk through the bus. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, so I'm really glad I busted circuits because we're using the circuits in practically everything. Okay, so you're going to... I might even need fast inserters because I think it takes like 15... That's something crazy like 15 circuits. How many does it take? 15 circuits. Yeah, that's nuts. So, here. Make ourselves a fast inserter. For the circuits at least. Okay, then... Steel. Probably even a bad spot to do it there, huh? Should probably just move it off to the side. We'll figure it out later. So steel, I might as well just pull in right here, right? Oh, okay. That's not quite what I want to do, but close. And then split it there. And there's all the steel you could ever want. We'll move that off to the side there. There you go. And then finally, copper. Which I guess we might as well pull in from here. All the way through. Since we're going to be using a lot of underground belts. But isn't that always true? Whenever you belt like this, you're going to use a lot of underground belts. There's another way to belt. To create a main bus, I mean. If you make it so that there are two tiles of space between each one of each type, then you can just set up a splitter doing one underground belt and that's it. I don't like doing that though because I think it makes the bus super wide. I mean, the bus is already kind of wide doing it this way, but I'm okay with this. And we just go through a lot of underground belts that way. We just take some more belts, which I'm fine with. All right, so I'll go ahead and power this up. There you go. And that'll start making... Oh, I suppose you should actually put that in a box. So yeah, this will take quite a while to cook, unfortunately. We have 15 now. 15 is going to be enough to power maybe one radar machine. Maybe. This is going to take so long to cook that it's not even worth it. Okay, you know what? How we just let it sit for a little while. And I've been streaming for, what? I don't even know. Almost 3 hours? No, it has been 3 hours. Has it? I don't even know anymore. I'm tired, basically, was what I'm going to say. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit, and we're going to get a lot of steel, or a lot of production. And hopefully our stuff won't run out. I think our resources are totally fine, though. We're making engines. Slowly, but we are making engines. That'll help us with locomotives. We're going to go exploring next time. I mean, I guess I could go exploring now. But I also need to blow my nose, and I need to sleep, and I need to do all these wonderful things. So I'm just going to make sure that our production is totally fine. This looks okay now that we fixed it. I mean, this is still backed up, but, you know, what are you going to do? Can't do much. Yeah, actually, what can you do for this? I guess what we could do is put another splitter here. And then make this happen like so. And that'll split it out a little bit better, but only for a little while. That's only going to kind of solve... Doesn't really solve the problem, but it helps, I guess. And it's still technically on one line, so it still totally works. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is that will be burning through iron a lot. And yeah, here we go. These aren't full up anymore. Remember how these used to be compressed? They're not compressed anymore. Looks like this one over here is not generating as much. It's on, well, it's still down. 11K is still a lot. You were stopped. Oh, well, that makes me feel just pretty darn silly. That was very silly of me. Okay, you want to power that again? We don't have anything else similar to that, do we? No, nothing is stopped currently. They all look fine. Later on, these patches will get thinner, but right now they're totally okay. So the compression is not working. I mean, it is kind of compressing, but it's not doing as much as I thought it would be doing. And this one's fully compressed. I mean, that's just going to happen because it's only going down one line, but this going down two lines is not compressed. And I think that we just have to let it go. I think we just have to accept that's just how it is. Yeah, because we got one line here. How far does this go? It actually runs out. There are 5 up here that are totally dormant. That is not cool. How do we fix that? I don't know. We need more ore, really, is what it comes down to. Well, could make this work. Put an underground belt here and put another thing goes up here and then put a splitter to balance it out still, but yeah, could do that. Yeah, I don't see any harm in doing that. So underground belt it first so we can kind of make our way for this. So put it like right there to there. Probably more room than I actually need, but that's okay. And then put a splitter here. We have a bunch of ore coming from that other location, right? So there's no reason not to use it. And then fill as much of that up as you can. Now, that means we're going to need a splitter like immediately after. Because I don't know if that's going to be optimal the way it's set up now. So there, go and split that up, and maybe that'll help balance things out. Maybe. I don't know, still got full compression here, but... Or at least on this side, but I don't have full compression. Oh, that's better. It's better. Look at that. It's still not full compression, but... And we got tiny holes in our throughput here, but that's still better than it was. So as I go up, that means that all of these should be active now. Which means our production should be back on par with what it should be. Theoretically. Survey says... I like to build up the tension here. Plus, you know, we get to see it work. And I do love seeing it work here. When we get to the end of the line, they should all be functioning. Okay. Not 100% of the time, but they are all working. Yes. But it is a real close thing. It's not back up. Yeah, it's not backing up, but it is working. That's the problem with iron production, man, is you gotta do so much freaking ore. Oh, okay, sure. Why not do that for robots? Not that I'm good at using robots, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm done for now for tonight. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. Of course, if you missed any part of this video, it's going to be up on YouTube in a day or so. Sometimes it takes a while to process. But yeah, it totally depends on how Twitch works and, of course, whether or not it actually saved locally to my machine. See, this totally looks like it's working, so... Alright. Yeah, it's going to work. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been Factorio. I'm PC Universe. You're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.